Doodle-eat doot. $866 fruit. I'm unsure of the relevance.
It's almost 856.
Well, he said 866.
That's what I said. No, that's what I meant. It's almost 856, which is like.
Okay, so now we're justifying the chat comment. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I think that was a good stream.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah. Bye. I will not play Hat in Time because the game isn't in there. Just wait around for 17 minutes before we start here. We should talk about, let's see, what's something that isn't a common joke subject, but is still a joke subject. So, no amphibians and no politics. I'll just go with the garbage crisis. There, that was the whole topic. No, how far am I into Age of Calamity? Not very. I've played it basically twice. Let me see how much time I actually have in this game. How do I see that? Yeah, not very much. I got that game thinking that it would be a good time waster, and it would be if I would actually play it. I have a hard time actually wanting to play games.
It's a shame.
Guess I'll get this started up here. Hopefully the input delay will not be that much of an issue. Let's see. I don't know what the backgrounds are. Thank you for letting me see them. Whatever.
Why do you have a 19 next to your name, Dragonstorm?
Yeah, what the hell? What is that?
You should do Coach Z first.
Which one is Coach Z?
You'll see.
Okay. Alright, so when I did the LP of this way back in the day, I played as bass, which I don't even have here. Okay, I'll just be regular Mega Man, I guess.
Oh, okay. This is like DLC, right? You'd think they would have included him in the anniversary version, though.
Maybe you have to, like, unlock him or something? I don't know.
Do you not? Well, because it... So
Okay.
you should be Coach Z.
What, just this one?
No.
Strike Man, I guess?
Like guy with a knife.
I'm already confused. Is it? Oh, because I'm a Blade Man. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. I'm joking.
Are you officially working on BA3? Yeah? No?
I am the assistant producer.
Yeah. Might even show a little bit of that off later. Okay, so I seem to remember Pump Man being the easiest. I'm going to start with that.
About that, I just mean that like we basically swap off the development, so I will have the quest file and be editing it on screen share, and then he will be editing the quest file on screen share.
Yeah, more or less.
I've actually done most of the current dungeon we're working on.
Oh god, this... There is
Like most of the project, I think. Input delay?
It's not input delay, it's like frame rate issues. Hopefully I'll get used to it.
I'm noticing, yeah, it is looking a little choppy. Oh, though I am also working on my own Z-Quest project separately, and another one, and another one.
You might be working on too many things. Oh yeah, I forgot this game doesn't have a charge
And the
gun
card
in it.
game, and the D&D campaign.
And our Pokemon ROM hack.
Yeah, and I do LPs. And I'm in school. What's everyone's favorite Mega Man? I've never played a Mega Man
You need to
game,
get a job. Okay, no.
But for some reason, I fucking love watching these streams, so I bullied him into playing 10
Yes.
for like half a year.
Is this Sephiroth side B? Why do I have a grape on my leg? I remember fucking nothing of this game. I think I played it for the LP, and then maybe one other time shortly after that. So it's been...
Shortly thereafter.
It's been since, like, 2010 at the latest.
That's when the game came out, so yeah.
So the earliest and the latest. Mega Man 2 has the best music. I kind of agree with that. There's other really good songs in other games,
probably.
but I think that one's probably the most...
I think you had really strong song choices for level 7 of BA2. I like those ones a lot.
But you're not allowed to use Mega Man music in Zelda Classic Quest. It's too trite.
Nintendo seems to agree with you, because they put all 3 of those as remixes in Ultimate as well. And yeah, I'm also glad progress is happening. I also kind of bullied him into that. I don't want to take credit for everything, but I mean...
you can take as much credit as you need.
Okay. I'm the lead, I'm the sole developer of BA3. I will birth it with my lungs. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Hell. So, you know, the best way to play Mega Man is very slowly and carefully.
Well, that's the best way to play Sonic.
Yeah.
Even though that's supposed to be a fast game. That's always been my problem with that series, because I actually have tried some of those.
Yeah, you gotta go at a medium pace.
What do you
Sonic...
like about Heat Man? I'm talking to chat.
Yeah, Sonic is weird, because it's like... It's one of those things where it's like, if you learn the levels really well, it's, I imagine, satisfying to speedrun. But, like, when speedrunning first became a thing, when, like, SDA was the main website, there were no people who ran Sonic, because it was considered... It was considered too hard. Like, I remember somebody specifically answering... There was like, why are there no Sonic speedruns? It seems like a perfect game for it. And they'd be like, oh, well, you know, it's if you mess up, then you have to learn all these alternate backup strats. It's too much work. I don't think anybody will ever really do speedruns of Sonic. It's just unrealistic.
That's amazing. I don't think there's any game that people really consider unrealistic to speedrun with, like, very few edge cases. You will speedrun just about anything.
Yeah. Well, man, this was also in the age when, deciding to speedrun Mario Sunshine was considered an like very weird pick because the game is linear and you like can't choose to skip certain things, so therefore there's no point to speedrun it.
Good.
I will speedrun Action 52.
BA3, well, all the credits are awesome. Probably not.
Something down, making noises, not actually singing. I kind of hate these metals or metors or whatever we're calling them, because they're... I did not hit the start button. What are you talking about?
You didn't. You should petition the game to, like, undo that.
Yeah.
Give your wasted time back to you.
What's the most difficult N64 game to speedrun? I
Honestly,
will.
It's hard to obtain in the first place.
I was actually thinking that, and then I was like, no, I should just pick like NHL '98, like just some random middle of the road sports game. Like, I don't even know how you would speedrun a sports game. I assume they probably have some kind of campaign.
Yeah, I think they call it like career mode or something. I never played one, except for Pokemon and Splatoon.
New 54 pump in. What? I don't know what that meant.
Who said that? I didn't see that. Oh, is it someone I blocked in chat?
No, it was just in the game.
Oh, I see.
Oh, wait, I can
actually... 10 hit time, sleep too late.
I can actually break the shield in. What about hat in time, sleep too late? What?
No, I said, what at 10 hit time, sleep too late.
Yeah, I'm doing well.
It's from
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
There are very few things that I understand when I am playing a game.
I briefly listened to the soundtrack for this game a couple of days ago, and I didn't find many of the level themes very memorable, unfortunately. Which is weird, because 9 had some of the best.
Yeah. I remember this game as just being, remember when I described Mega Man 3 as being brown? I find this game also brown, which is interesting given that the background here is currently brown. But brown is more of a way of life, not an actual color. It's like...
Well, at least it is a color, unlike magenta, according to pedants.
Yes. I'm good at thing.
The only thing I know about NFL is, haha Clinton dicks.
Which you learned last night.
Yeah.
Thanks to our good
I've
friend...
also not played Mega Man 9 and 10. I've also not played Mega Man 1 through 8 or 11. Or the X series or anything.
But what about Mega Man Soccer?
Not that either. Actually, I think I might have played maybe like 10 minutes of X. But, yeah.
Can we please? Okay. Yeah, the freezing weather thing was weird. I went into a lengthy explanation of all that during a video that won't be made public until, like, frickin' September, so I can probably give a very bare-bones description of it here. But, yeah, we, hold on, I forgot about this. Music caught me off guard, because I'm like, oh, wait, I actually recognize this song. But, I don't know why that was distracting. I'm in a weird mood. I don't know. Still stressed out by streaming in general, but,
Well,
sentences, words.
I was gonna say, if nothing else, I'm having a good time, but that sounded insensitive, so...
Can we start calling all non-pigeon animals hedonts? I kind of like that.
Yeah, shouldn't it be hedonts?
Yeah, probably. Alright, I do...
I'm gonna open the chat twice.
Open thermal goggles twice.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, so the week that it all happened, it was, Valentine's Day was, like, that Sunday, and I had work that day, like, it's usually one of the busiest days of the year, and I couldn't get in because there was a small amount of snow, and Joel's car couldn't drive in the snow. And there were also no Ubers or Lyfts running. Yeah, I know.
To be fair, Brits can't drive in the snow either.
Okay.
My mom would always make fun of them. She's like, because obviously,
yes.
in Slovakia you get more snow.
But anyway, so yeah, there were no Ubers or anything running, so I just couldn't get into work, and I thought that they were gonna, like, raise a fit about this, but they were surprisingly, accepting of it. And then, basically, like, I'm gonna have to... Anybody who pulls the, like, oh, anything after midnight is not part of the same day, like, anybody who pulls that crap is going on my shit list, but, with that in mind, Sunday night at, like, 2 a.m., the power went out, and it's like, oh, shit, okay, whatever. Hopefully it'll be back on and, like, be fine tomorrow. And, it was not, so that was the first day of the power outages, and, there were no announcements or anything. Like, you'd think there could be, like, some kind of... Like, we can find out when fucking little Cindy Lou Who has been kidnapped by Snidely Whiplash with our frickin' Amber Alerts. But, I don't know why them specifically, but, like, we can get alerted to that, but, like, hey, there's this statewide power crisis going on. No, don't get informed of that. Everyone on their own for this one. So we eventually find out that, like, yeah, this is a widespread issue, and the power came on for, like, 2 hours at one point in the day, and then was out for, like, another 8. And
I like your ability to hit them up there. It's real good.
Yeah. It kind of just continued in that fashion, and then the next day it was, like, on 2 hours, off 2 hours for the whole day, and then after that, it was fine. This is to contrast with other people who had no power for, like, 5 days, and had pipes bursting, and, like, terrible damage done to their homes, and, or, like, just generally dying from the cold, all that shit. Like, the worst we had was just, it got down to, like, maybe the 50s inside, because the apartment is really well insulated, and we didn't have internet, and that was about it. It's like, there was never any danger. It was just an inconvenience.
This song's pretty alright, I guess.
Yeah, it's like
It
it wasn't fun, but it could have been a hell of a lot worse.
Oh no, I said this song is pretty alright, I guess.
Oh. This is the one that I think in the LP I said it sounded like the Cheetah Men music, and then someone was like, actually, it sounds like the Trogdor song. Like right here. It's like, it's kind of Trogdory. Yeah, I like the rolling power outages. Yeah, like, okay, everybody's gonna have power some of the time, but it's not gonna be consistent. We gotta spread this out between everybody. So basically that means if you live in a rich area, you don't lose your power, and if you don't, then fuck you.
Political commentary.
Oh.
How about an out-of-context drug reference?
Also, we had a frickin' fire alarm go off twice. That was fun. Did people order more pizza during the freeze? Yes, they did. Our store was closed, like... I think one day they were completely closed, and a couple other days they worked at, like, reduced hours. But, yeah, it was like... The days that I wasn't there, they, there was one day where I think they were only open, like, 6 hours for the whole day, and... If they had stayed open the whole day, it would have been like fucking 500 orders. Which, for comparison, the 200 is considered a high day for us.
Yeah.
And so like that weekend after the power was more or less back everywhere, I worked a full shift, or not the whole day, but like the store was open the whole day. I had like my 8-hour shift, and we sold. It was a couple short of 350. Which was like 100 more than the highest I had ever seen it at that store before.
Yeah, it's like a new record and stuff. That stupid flower doesn't know that you're on the right. Oh, this run looks good.
Yeah, I'm not actually seeing how to do this one. Hold on. Okay, please.
Can you destroy the flowers?
I can, but I'm trying to get to the left ladder here.
Fires and missiles!
What is Omegle?
It's the, it's sort of like you get to video chat with random strangers. Like, it randomly pairs you off with somebody.
Oh, like...
And then...
I forget what that other one was called. The one where everybody just took their dick
roulette?
out. Chat roulette, that was the one, yeah. Where it's just you have to sift through all the dicks to actually get something else.
Yeah.
Okay, I will probably lose this fight, but
yeah, chat roulette is basically just Omegle. See, the thing is that chat roulette had video first. Omegle was text only for a while, and so I understood it to be like, okay, if you want to avoid seeing nudity and just talk to people without the video, you use Omegle. If you're fine with the video, you use chat roulette. And then Omegle added video, and it's like, what the fuck was the point? The whole point of Omegle was that it was chat roulette without video. I never used the site, but yeah. Twitch used the word wunksen?
What? What the hell is that? Is that supposed to be like halfway between?
I've seen women with a Y, but
is it supposed to be like halfway between woman and like non-binary? Like what is?
Yeah, the female presenting nipples thing. Like, I get what they were going for because.
Ugh, please.
I guess they were worried that if they just said female nipples, then people would be like,
yeah.
Well, you know, what about like pre-op trans men? It's like, okay, they're not women. That is true. So they were trying to avoid that by just being.
I am not good at this game.
Specific. They just phrased it weirdly, and yeah, I mean, it's kind of a stupid double standard in the first place. The only one, like, sex is allowed to show their nipples if you think about it, because it's not a sexual organ, even if people find it titillating.
God. This is sounding like a frickin' Smash Bros. Conversation right here. Just the amount of people saying, like, there's some people who are like, oh my god, I can't believe they put Pyra in the game. She's like so overly sexualized. This is like horrible. And then there's the other ones like, yeah, well, we had Sephiroth with no shirt. Like, it's fair enough.
I have a I have a Latina friend that says Latinx. So
this is fucking horrible. I cannot beat this boss.
I mean, she's also white, but
I'm gonna have to do this whole stage again.
Like of complexion.
Do I have E-attacks? I think in this game you have to, like, buy them. Oh, I do have one. I might just use it.
I mean, the way gender works in Spanish is... Is there a new term? I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've done Spanish. But the generic term is Latino. Like, in the...
I just do not know how to hit this fucker. Like...
Did they, like... Alive still in this version? Alive still in this version?
Yeah. Yeah, if I die again, I get a game over. And I'm gonna die. I have an E-tank, but at this point I've only hit him, like, twice anyway, so... I'm just, at this point, just kind of trying to learn the pattern, and then I've committed myself to doing the whole level again.
That's interesting, Cheese. I mean, the person I'm referring to is extremely liberal and progressive, so you know, they're I guess they're just around people that use that or something. I don't know. They're hyper conscious of that type of thing.
Anyway, I say we abandon this subject.
Fair.
I don't know what we're gonna replace it with. Just anything involving gender politics is horrible.
I would agree with that.
I like how apparently Karen is trending on Twitter. I don't know why.
Do we need to talk about that either? I don't think that would be much better of a topic.
I disagree.
Oh, you need to draw tonight, kid. I'm not making fun of you, I'm referencing someone.
Yes. I would say to do the laugh, but I never actually told you what the laugh is.
Yeah, I don't think you did.
It's...
I do not know anything other than about the massive Resident Evil chick, other than that there is a large vampire woman in the new Resident Evil game.
Okay, then.
I don't know if you can say overreason a kid's cartoon. I would assume so.
Yeah, it's like, I don't necessarily see an issue with that.
Yeah, it's a very clinical term. The only time you really hear it used outside of a clinical context is like when people are like, oh, my ovaries, when they're like thirsting.
Is that a thing?
I've seen it occasionally. You don't get how anyone can be mad about Pyro when Bayonetta's in the game. We'll just ban all topics where anyone can disagree on anything. How's about that?
Okay.
I don't know.
You wanna fucking come down here, bro? Okay.
Nah, it doesn't feel like it. Thoughts on the new Sinnoh games?
They exist.
I've wanted for remakes for a long time. I'm happy they exist. I hope that there are... We haven't seen that much of them. Art style is like, whatever. It's weird, but I'm not mad about it. I'll get used to it.
Yeah.
And for Legends, we also don't know that much, but I'm hoping it's not too dull with its, open world non-linearity, because I tend to prefer, kind of tightly made, more linear experiences, but we'll see.
But I want a Breath of the Wild style Mega Man. I mean, I don't want a Breath of the Wild style anything, including the sequel.
Mood. No, I agree. Yeah, no, I think it's a good idea that if they're going to do something different, they're also going to do something more safe at the same time to kind of hedge their bets.
Yeah. I'll say this much. Oh god. I'm almost back to being interested about the Pokemon franchise, which it's been a while since I have been. So my opinion is basically, I don't know how to feel about the DP remakes, because, like, on one hand, it's a good thing to me that they're not changing it too much, because I don't want them to add a bunch of stupid bullshit that I didn't like from the later gens, but I also think that they might not change enough and that there's no point in playing it. So I kind of have to...
art style being so simple, it just looks like they turn the sprites directly into 3D models.
Yeah, it's just, I kind of have to wait to see what it's going to add before I can say for sure how I feel about it, and I definitely want to know if it's going to have platinum content. At least the platinum decks. I'm worried that it's not going to.
Well, there's good evidence for that. Not proof, but evidence.
Right, the
Porygon
thing.
Z was shown in a shot, which it was a platinum dex edition. So assuming that the clip of Porygon Z was not post-game, then...
Someone tried to actually analyze that. They, like, looked up what trainers in-game use it, and there's somebody in Victory Road, but, like, the footage didn't show it in a cave or something. I don't remember.
I see.
So it's probably just, like, a random pick that they used. But then in that case, why pick that one if it's not going to be available?
Well, it could be a shot of... Yeah, it could be a shot of somebody using it, like, on their own team.
So, basically that's how I feel about that one.
Well. Shannon, Gracidia, Ladies, and Florama.
Okay. The Arceus game, I'm a little confused about it, because I think you put it best when you said, like, you're a little worried that it's going to be like Pixelmon, where it's just free roaming with no real objective.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just die. Die, and then I'll try to...
Okay, I'm a die. Thank you forever. To be fair, we do already have a gay Smash character. There is one character in the roster that is...
I forget, is it Ike?
It is Ike. I hesitate to say canon because it's not outright stated, but it's like heavily implied. He's pretty much good.
Ugh. This needs to stop eating my entire attack, because I can hit multiple times with this if I do it right.
I'm saying that response to
There we go. Wow, that was... Okay, so the trick to this is use his weakness and don't suck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do I want Let's Go Johto? Not really. If it came out, I wouldn't be mad, but I don't
they wouldn't
particularly
fix the
want
level
it.
Hot take, Crystal is better than Hogwarts or Silver. And not because of Chris and Lyra, whatever, I like Lyra. But because they didn't fix the level curve and actually made it worse in a few places, because all the random trainers still have the same weak Pokemon, but now the bosses are harder.
Right.
So... I actually prefer Crystal.
Okay, so sorry that level took a couple tries. Let's see. Welcome back, Mega Man. You can use the clues you've collected to purchase items from the shop.
Isabel's technically bi. She says she has a crush on the mayor, regardless of gender and New Leaf. Okay, fair enough. I mean, obviously, Corin and Byleth and Robin have... No, wait, no. Actually, just Corin and Byleth have the potential to be whatever sexuality that the player chooses. But I'm talking, like, you know, a character with an established, like, definitive one. Yeah, she said as well.
Okay, so Solar beats Chill, I think.
Josh isn't really a fan of the X series, so I imagine he would prefer Mega Man 12. Yeah,
I mean, I've still not played 11. From what very little I ever saw of it before it came out, it looked like it had like a bunch of weird abilities that you just kind of always have, and it like kind of forces you to use them, much like Samus Returns.
There is a pair of... As far as I'm aware, the double gear system is like 1, maybe 2 abilities that you constantly have, and they are not required. They're just helpful. I mean, they might be required in a few places, but
well, the thing is when you say like not required, that whenever there's a thing where it's like, oh, you don't need to use this, but you're gonna have a fucking miserable time if you don't. It's
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it's.
But I don't know.
I don't know why
I think from what I know, it's basically just you press and hold the button and the world slows down. Everything slows down except for Mega Man, or even it might actually include Mega Man. I'm not sure. Or Brock, whatever his name is.
but is he Asian? There was a live-action fan-made Mega Man movie. I don't remember when it came out, but it was like a little uncomfortable because all the robots were played by Asians, but like Dr. Light and Dr. Wily weren't. So it's like I don't know if that's what they were going for.
I see. God, I had a lot to reply to in here. Fire Emblem can be gay. I also wish you could romance Marianne as female Violet, because Marianne is my fucking waifu. I love Marianne. She's so good. And I'm currently playing through Samus Returns. I haven't touched it in a couple weeks, but I intend, because it's BA3, but
right.
We'll eventually get back to it.
Yeah, I've managed to now get another person interested in Metroid. I will eventually do it to most of the population of Portugal.
Good. Samus Returns is also my second Metroid game played. My first, well, actually no, that's not true. Not my second played. My second played a decent amount. I played a tiny bit of Fusion, Prime, and Other M in the past. But I beat Zero Mission a few weeks ago, and yeah, like I said, I've started on Samus Returns. I'm basically gonna do the 4 main 2D Metroids in
storyline order, yeah.
We'll have Chun-Li from Fortnite.
The hell?
I'm not answering that question on principle.
Yeah, I remember you playing through Zero Mission, Chase. I remember you saying that Mother Brain was, like, impossible.
I think people would have been fine with the Alois thing in Three Houses if they just labeled it an A+ support instead of an S support. Calling it S is misleading.
Play Metal Gear in story order. That would require playing Metal Gear, though. Which would I recommend playing first? I honestly would always say Zero Mission is best. It's it's a good starting game because it kind of handholds you for the main progression, but you still have to find your way in the small scale. You have to find your way, but the large scale it tells you like, hey, go in this place. The controls are really tight. It has sequence breaking built in that you can mess with if you want to, which you probably wouldn't for a first playthrough, but it's there. That's pretty much all you need. But
I still kind of sucked though because I was on easy mode and still struggled with Iron Ted. Granted, I 100%ed, so he was in his harder variant, but
right.
It was also easy mode. So.
But Prime 1's also a very solid choice if you're into the 3D style.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I didn't realize he was going to break that. Oh my god, really?
What are you supposed to do?
I might be able to make the jump, I just have to be careful.
Right. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is real fun right here. Okay.
Oh. Going into the boss with a third of your health.
Yeah, well, I mean, this will be my attempt to figure out the pattern slightly run, and then I'll go in and actually use the weapon.
I actually have the Prime Trilogy on Wii U, and I have barely touched it. Same little thing happened with Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. I have that on Wii U, and I barely touched it either.
I thought you said you're tassing this semester. I'm like, how's that going for you?
I've been doing something similar. It's not quite teaching assistant. It's more like a tutor type of thing for one of my modules, which are basically classes.
Man, I have, like, no noteworthy thoughts on Prime 4. I will wait until anything at all is shown before I will claim to have any opinion on it. Please.
How much is that to us that you couldn't just look up on Wikipedia?
Game.
I don't know what it's like for other disciplines and fields, but to be fair, going on Wikipedia is they explain they do not say things in the most clear to understand way when it comes to complex topics, I guess.
Was there anything in the direct I was interested in? Not really. I mean, Pyromyth were kinda, but
I was in. Oh, I actually wrote what I was interested in. Give me a second.
I mean, we watched the thing together. Was there anything I was interested in? I can't remember anything.
Nope.
All I remember is it was a bunch of RPGs, a bunch of ports of games that I don't care about, Mario Tennis, and Skyward Sword HD.
Splatoon.
Oh, Splatoon's... I'm not interested in Splatoon, but I'm not uninterested in Splatoon.
I'm interested in Splatoon, Triangle Strategy, which I played some of the demo of. I haven't finished that yet. Maybe Famicom Detective Club. I enjoy murder mystery type things. But I don't know if it's like a spooky game or not. And I'm considering Skyward Sword HD, but it's fucking full price. I really like the Joy-Cons though. I'll probably at least get those. Just 'cause they are stylish.
This music was in a Mario ROM hack.
Oh, was it? Hey, Sniper Joe. Good to see you back.
Oh, hello. The thing is, I wouldn't even say that the Direct was bad. It's just, it was very RPG heavy, which I don't care about.
I mean, all Joy-Con pairs cost more than pretty much all Switch games, so I don't know what you're talking about. We are there to Porky's butthole.
Oh, hello. I forgot there's trains.
Ride on cars. Garbage Mii support. Yeah, it is weird that you can't bring over Mii's, considering it's the same maker just with added options. It didn't take anything away. Don't understand that. Oh yeah, that too.
The thing with me with Skyward Sword was, I played through it with Joel a few months ago, and I always kind of liked that game. Like, Martin kind of hated it from the get-go, and I was like, there's nothing wrong with Skyward Sword. Like, yeah, it's not maybe the best Zelda, but it's fine. After playing through it again, I'm like, you know, I don't know about... It's, yeah, not really that great. But the thing is, I never had a problem with the motion controls, and still don't. I think the motion controls are probably the most interesting part of the game.
I think they just never worked properly for me.
And I never had a problem with them working either. I just think the game is really fucking padded, and
I'd agree with that.
Just...
It drops off after the second third of the game.
Yeah. Like, it has some really cool dungeons, and then it has sections that go on for like 5 days and didn't need to exist. Okay.
The dungeons are the strong point, everything else is the weak point. He has not dedicated his entire life to... Okay, I should probably start white knighting.
What?
I mean, because someone said, why do you hate RPGs and dedicated your entire life to hating them? Back then, obviously is...
Well, yeah, I saw that comment. How is that white knighting?
No, I said I should probably start white knighting because I was like, he doesn't hate all RPGs and dedicates...
I only hate most of them.
He's been playing Final Fantasy 14. That's an RPG.
Yeah, I definitely have.
He's also been playing Lufia 2, except that's a lie.
Oh my god, please. Get the fucking life! I'm gonna die getting this life. Okay.
Consider giving up, or using Rush Coil. I actually didn't mind Fi. Is it the worst 3D Zelda, is it?
The thing is, it's not necessarily RPG gameplay that I dislike, though I do usually prefer it less over, like, more action-based stuff. It's more the setting that is typically in them, and the art style that is typically in them. So basically the anime swordsman argument.
I mean, Pokemon is a sports game, don't at me.
Why am I playing a waifu maker disguised as an MMO? Well, I mean, you pretty much said it right there. It's a waifu maker.
I think people have gotten this...
My character is cute, and you will not tell me otherwise.
Yeah, she's pretty cute. People have gotten this mistaken perception of you as just this asexual being, but you just don't talk about it. Because you don't need to.
Is somebody claiming that I am, or...?
No, I'm just saying, like, people... It shouldn't be like a big shock that you want to make a cute character in a video game.
Oh.
Does Baga count as an anime JRPG swordsman? He's a fucking happy face.
Is my character vaguely related to Filana? Well, she's a redhead with freckles, so I mean... I guess.
What do you mean asexual erasure? I didn't deny they exist.
Oh my god. I'm not even seeing the chat. I don't know if people are actually saying that.
They did. Who doesn't want to be cute? Let's be real. Yeah. Mood. He does have a type, that's true.
Oddly enough, it's not redheads with freckles.
No.
That's just how my characters end up being.
Right. And your rules being horny online is against the law?
Oh my god, what the fuck is going on in this boss fight? I was doing a really good job of dodging that for a while. And yeah, here we go. Okay, take the death, and then...
Wave for showing you cuteness privilege. Who's cute? What?
Oh, it's just my last life? Shit, okay.
Oh, fuck. That's not good.
It'll be alright. I'll use a E-tank if I need to, I guess. Don't you do it.
Oh, I like that. I like that the ice spikes are the weakness. Because he fucking gets a hot tire.
Ugh. Alright. This is really fucking hard to dodge. I was doing better my first time than... Oh my god, okay.
Often happens. I think it's because you rely on different things on your first time compared to your second time. First time is all instinct and reaction. Second time is at least partially muscle memory, and poorly developed muscle memory is probably slightly worse than complete instinct.
Yeah.
Everything is.
Asshole.
John Spinner is my favorite SC. John Spinner is very cute. I want to punch him. I said that before.
I heard that as I want to punch him.
He's so cute. I want to fucking rip his head off.
Metroid is a good game, don't at me. Or Metroid Fusion is a good game, don't at me. I mean, it is. It's not my favorite, but it's still good. That is another thing I wanna actually stream that 100% sometime soon.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. And then Mega Man goes grayscale. Hey, remember the Metal Blade? Well, this is not really like that, but it looks like it.
Then I fly off on my robot dog.
Okay, everyone, you see this piece of paper? Well, there's nothing on it yet, but there will be. What are you doing? Oh.
Would I play more art? I mean, I fucking hate cowboys. No. That would be the absolute worst, like, setting to have an RPG in. Well,
it's funny because I've considered making a Western, like a cowboy RPG. I've had a concept for it.
Cowboys and pirates are very much at the bottom of my list of, like...
Well, pirates you mentioned because they had, like, the worst fucking hygiene ever, and hygiene is also, like, the main reason you dislike medieval stuff, right? Or at least one of the big reasons.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Wild West was necessarily as bad as those in terms of hygiene, so... Did you just find it boring?
Everything's fucking brown.
That's true.
Just...
No reason you couldn't make a Western that wasn't brown, though.
I also don't like guns, so it's like, It's just, there's no... Or horses. I hate horses, too. So it just kind of has a bunch of stuff that I don't like. I'm not paying attention to this cutscene at all.
Beautiful Jenna has a villainous team of pirate cowboys. Well, they've had pirates. I actually think cowboys is not a bad idea.
It does have tumbleweeds, and tumbleweeds are my second favorite animal. So, that is true.
What?
What?
I'm an animal.
I know, that's the joke.
Isn't Wild Arms that game you did 2 parts of with Jordan?
It was Wild Ones. It was a random Facebook clone of Gunbound, but with furries.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, we don't want to hit the mines.
Drive through. You got bit by... Horses are cool, I got bit by one once. Tumbleweeds are the fucking worst.
How are they the worst? Tumbleweeds are amazing.
They're an invasive species.
But they're adorable.
They fuck up everywhere they go to. CGP Grey made a video about it.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that, but I don't know. I still like tumbleweeds. They're hilarious. Oh god.
Insert pic.
Oh, I forgot about this part. Oh shit. I can't see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Pretty much force damage.
Nope.
An RPG exclusively to cater to Jish. Well, I was making one, and then I wasn't making one.
I would recommend that that you do not make that. Oh. Oh, okay.
So who doesn't? Oh, right. They are the British. That is rude. I will take my obligatory offense to that. Thank you very much.
Why? Oh my god.
Pew, 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 pew.
I still maintain there's nothing wrong with tumbleweeds being my second favorite animal. Alright, well, I think we's getting the game over soon.
I think RPGs have plenty of boobs. I just don't think it's enough to make up for...
Yeah, it's not enough to make up for their shortcomings. Otherwise, Xenoblade 2 would be my favorite game.
I don't blame you for forgetting that I'm British, because my accent has just completely... It's like in a catatonic state in the hospital with minimal chance of survival. I spend too much time around Americans, and now my accent is like half American, half British, and it doesn't even really sound particularly British anymore. Am I just on an American sleep schedule at this point, or what? Yes, actually.
No, it's not even that. It's worse than that.
I wake... Okay,
because last night I fucking went to sleep at 6 a.m. and you were still awake.
I recently, for the past like week or so, it's weird because it was completely fucked up in January. It fixed itself for about 2 weeks in February, and then it fucked up again. Right now, okay, so today I woke up at like 6:30, but that was early for me, like 6:30 p.m.
Why?
I wake up
I was
to like
God damn it.
and then go to bed at like 1 p.m. So yeah. I mean, British accents are fine. The accent sounds 100% Brit. Okay, so it still sounds. Okay, fuck. There's a lot of questions. Shit.
Getting overwhelmed.
So your accent is Canadian? No, not really. I have a Canadian friend. I sound nothing like him. That accent sounds 100% British to my American ears. Fair enough. I've had at least one person here be like, "Where are you from? I like your accent." I'm like,
Georgia.
I've lived here my whole life.
The European Georgia.
British accents are charming.
Okay.
I find them comforting because I grew up around them. I also find Eastern European accents comforting because my mom and dad had/have those. Can you read Vin's question about British accents? I couldn't read it because you misspelled this. So. Canadian is barely an accent. It's not that different for American. It's like a gradient as you go towards like. You know,
there's Coach Z, and then there's just
yeah.
American accent.
My friend Ben, who is my Canadian friend, like I made an aboot joke to him a while ago, and he's like, man, no one here says aboot. That's just stupid. I'm like, they do though. I've seen a Canadian YouTuber that says it. He's like, oh.
And dead. Okay, cheese. You're pointing out the European Georgia as like a stupid thing that I said because there actually is a country in Europe named Georgia. That was the point of the joke. Like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a joke. It was me saying that and then specifying that I meant that one and not the state. Sorry.
Obligatory mention of the time in like 2008 when Russia was like illegally occupying a part of Georgia, and there was a news headline that was like Russia invades Georgia, and some dumbass Americans were like, "Oh my god, they're in Georgia, USA."
Fucking assholes. I don't know.
I might be misremembering because it was a news story from when I was like 9, but.
I mean, there was also the time when Jamaica blew up. That was unrelated, but needed to be mentioned anyway.
No comment.
I mean, the sand section wasn't even that hard, I just fucked it up a couple times. I should know what I'm doing this time. Oh, is it? I don't know where the fuck that Georgia is. I would not be able to point it out on a map, I just know it exists.
I never heard of Monster Sanctuary. Would you play more RPGs if they had more minorities? Smash continues to refuse to be the only video game franchise to not feature a black character.
Yeah, I was a fan of that.
Gotta love Reset Era. And by love, I mean not that.
Mock endlessly because it's awful.
It'll be too heavy and tip over. Reminds me of the jet. It reminds me only in the sense that it is a politician saying an profoundly dumb thing, but it reminds me of that one Japanese politician that was like, why should we have gay marriage? We don't even have gay people here in Japan. Like, that's a Western thing.
Nice.
Japan, you're right about that, Cheese. Japan does not do well at depicting black people. There's a manga called Ice Shield 21, written by the guy who wrote Dr. Stone, which is a football sports manga, like American football, in which there is a character from one of the other like sports teams who his superpower, like his sports like ability, is literally just that he is black. They describe it as like that kind of technique can only be performed with the strong yet flexible body of a black man. It's like it's so awkward.
It's
It's
amazing.
hilarious. Does Smash have a Canadian? How do I ice climb this? No.
I mean, maybe. Yo.
It has Banjo. Banjo's British. I mean, he lives on the Isle of Hags. But
Well, he's British and like a hillbilly at the same time.
In what way is he a hillbilly other than having a banjo?
Well, he has like kind of a southern drawl, I thought.
When, like in his dialogue?
Well, not necessarily the dialogue, because like sometimes he does say like "caw" and stuff, but just the voice that he is given, it kind of sounds like a typical
He's always
hillbilly
just sounded
accent.
British to me.
Alright.
Oh, that's true. One of the village, actually, maybe two. I think there's
Shit.
one male and one female villager that's black.
Yeah, and there's a black inkling. But
There used to be Blackemar in Brawl.
there was also Grey Ganondorf, even though that's unrelated to the topic. Cool.
I can see my house from here.
I still think we need more characters that are not human and also not animal. Shit like Kirby.
You can see mountains from here. Oh yeah, well I can see Canterbury Cathedral if I go outside my house. And I can hear its bells.
But can you hear seagulls?
I can hear seagulls, which is weird, because I'm, for England, relatively far inland. Like, when I'm away from uni, I live, like, right on the coast, but Canterbury is not really on the coast.
Okay, so he is explosively allergic to that weapon. Good to know. I like how I know the actual weapon order in this game, but I don't know like how good they are. I'm always afraid to use them.
I assume Tetra is just tan. I don't think she actually changed race. I don't understand that though. How was she Zelda without realizing it? How does that even make sense? I never understood that.
Well, I mean, I assume she just has the bloodline but didn't know it, and then the king is like, hey, by the way, you're Zelda, and then, like, magics the outfit onto her, and it's just like, oh, shit, okay.
But why does her...
Why does her skin tone change? I don't know.
No, because she loses her tan, I guess, whatever, I don't care. But why does her name change? Why is she just Zelda now? She was fucking born Tetra. Doesn't make any sense. If it was like a thing where she like had amnesia, sure.
Blade, I think. Yule cowards don't even smoke crack. Tetra is Zelda.
That's true. She does stop being a character after she becomes Zelda. Zelda's like a title.
Well, it is the title of the game. Oh, hey, it's the fucking
that is true.
chicken from Quest for Camelot.
Zelda's dress is cursed. Whoever wears it becomes kidnapped or useless and sometimes dead. That's not true. Link can wear Zelda's dress in Triforce Heroes, right? And that game is canon, despite...
Yeah,
it really shouldn't be, because it's a fucking... That's a fucking spin-off. Why is it canon? This Zelda never wears dress.
Well, she doesn't wear it in Breath of the Wild because she's more into research than fighting.
So we're using her design from Zelda Breath of the Fighters. I like how that's the counter. Yeah. It's a canon game in which someone other than Zelda wears her clothes and doesn't become useless. QED.
Yeah, I've never really cared about Zelda as a character in almost any game. Skyward Sword was like the one where I kind of did, and in the more recent playthrough I did, I no longer think that. I think she's just about as useless in that game as in any other one.
Triforce Heroes is just a WarioWare game in Zelda face. Breath of the Wild is just like fantasy mountain climbing adventure with Zelda face.
Yeah, pretty much.
You misheard that as QBD. No, I said QED, as in Quad Erat Demonstrandum. Is Zelda considered Zelda when she's actually she? According to Bill Trinan, it is a disguise. Zelda in different clothes was his exact words. It does also have a shark husbando. It also has like 100 named characters or something. I don't think specific named characters makes it less of fantasy rock climbing adventure featuring Zelda face.
Yeah, cool.
You genuinely think the best Zelda depiction is from the CDI games?
Oh god. I honestly don't know if I can argue against that point.
Yeah, I kind of get what you mean.
What other Zelda is going to like respond to somebody melting in front of her with just good?
That's kind of awesome, yeah. Bill also ate the donuts in a very important meeting. He was possessed by a yokai. Bill! You can't blame him for something he did while possessed by a yokai. The yokai entered Bill Trinan's body, thereby possessing him demonically.
Ah, yes.
I see you're a man of culture as well. She wants to play a mean flute. Did she make mean fucking pancakes?
And if no one else is going to make it, I'm going to make the obligatory plays the skin flute comment.
Of course I remembered it. I fucking love that video.
Which one?
The Yokai Watch skit that Nintendo did with Bill Trinan getting possessed by the
yes.
yokai.
I didn't know that was the context of it. I remember him eating a shit ton of donuts and Reggie freaking out with a very high-pitched voice. That was about it.
And then later on in the skit, Bill's like, "Hey, Reggie," and Reggie just goes, "You're fired," and walks past. And then it like zooms in on Bill with like grayscale filter and sad music or something. I miss Reggie. He wouldn't have allowed Joy-Con drift. I don't think that's true.
Shit.
I don't think he had anything to do with the hardware development.
I don't get the Joy-Con drift thing in the sense that, like, I heard that, like, anybody who was having the problem could send them in and get them repaired for free, but then I also hear that, like,
a while, and then they
apparently,
stopped.
Like, Nintendo denied that it was an issue. Like, what?
They did. They simultaneously denied it was an issue, and they offered free repair for it for a while, and then they stopped offering that, I think. And they also never offered it in Europe, just America. At least I think so. The situation might have changed. I have Joy-Con drift in a couple of mine. So I got new ones, and I got the Pro Controller.
Jesus Christ, I'm like dancing with death here.
Yeah. You are at least at full health. No.
Well, yeah, but there's pits. And I don't have the, like, the beat thing that saves you from them. Oh, God. Okay.
Trixie.
Skateboarders leave most Trixie jumps.
You got them repaired and they started drifting again? Ouch. If they say it's an issue, I'll have to legally do something about it. Oh, God. Anyway,
Alright. I'll do my one attempt with no weapon and then use the weapon on the second attempt. It's been kind of working out for me before. By which I mean...
Watch out! I'm a white guy with a knife!
I'm a blade man. Okay, yeah, this boss fucking breathes.
Yeah, it eats.
Yeah. Yes, there is a Dirty Harry game on the NES, and trust me, it eats.
It eats.
Okay, now I think I kind of get the pattern here. I'm just not doing a very good job of...
I think he fires 3 swords.
I figured that much out, thank you.
Worked that part out myself, thank you, funnily enough.
This is not going that poorly.
The GameCube controller is good, but we must hate it on principle for being too popular.
Yes.
I have no problem with it.
Fuck. Ah, come on, I was doing so good. I might still have this. I don't want to switch weapons. Come on. Ah.
He doesn't have a Pope hat. His head is a sword, or like a knife blade.
Brown.
Well, hopefully it'll do better this time.
Oh, hello. Was not expecting you to jump straight down. I will make the second reference in, like, 5 days to, Pope, Asterisk, and Rudolph on Burger Anchor Boat, which was a, prompt on Drawception that Joel got once.
What?
Pope, Asterisk, and Rudolph on Burger Anchor Boat. Shit. Ooh, got lucky with that one.
Why is it especially bad on the 3DS? I will say I like the separated D-pad of the Joy-Cons. I wish more controllers had that. At least isn't like an option, like some controllers with it, some without. Because, like, I play a lot of Picross S. I'm currently on S3. I cannot fucking play that game in any way other than with the D-pad buttons. Like, if it's the D-pad, then when I try to press like right once just to tap it to move right, it will move up or down as well, like half the time. It's really annoying. But if I do the buttons, then I know I'm just getting the single input. So.
Peeing on the wall.
I also may have pirated.
What would it be like?
What is it? My Nintendo Picross Twilight Princess, because I wanted to get that game. I just never built up enough platinum points or gold points or whatever it was at any given time to actually get it, so I just pirated it. Glad I had the ability to do that.
I don't actually know if I care about any of this other stuff. I'll get some of these.
Oh, because it's smaller? Wait, let me compare.
I could buy 1-ups. I guess it would make sense if I did.
I'm pretty sure the Joy-Con like ABXY buttons are actually smaller than my new 3DS XL's ABXY buttons. When compared to the Pro Controller. Anyone got Pokemon Cafe? No, I forgot that game existed. Pirates on Pirating, basically a free game. I never had enough points at a time, because the points do not last forever. They erase them after like a year, and I didn't buy games often
that's
enough.
stupid.
I didn't buy games often enough to ever have 1,000 at one time. So I would get more points, and then, you know, a couple months would pass, and then my older ones would go away, so...
I've never really paid attention to any of the Nintendo reward systems. Martin did, but I could never give a shit.
My Nintendo sucks. Nintendo, what was the one that was before that? Club Nintendo? Club Nintendo was really good. Like, they gave out free shit like it was fucking candy. You do like 2 surveys, you like get this stuff. You buy Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and just have a free fucking Wii U game with it, like, for doing the survey. I don't know why they got rid of it. The 3DS ones are a lot smaller than the ones on the Pro Controller though, so...
I'm doing a bang-up job here.
I like how they were Nintendo were basically like, yeah, Club Nintendo sucks, so we're replacing it with My Nintendo. It's gonna be so much better, and they just made it worse. Like, why?
Well, it probably saved them money because they didn't give away anything good.
You have platinum points by poking stuff on the website. I think you're right, but I can't remember. Like, whatever was the best way to get them. Like, there's a few like finite ways and there's a few infinite ways. I just didn't do I didn't have really the capacity to do the infinite ones fast enough.
What you lacked was the capacity.
Really? To be fair, I have actually gotten a couple of things off of my Nintendo. Like, I got a discount on Fire Emblem Echoes and Kirby Planet Robobot from my Nintendo, so fair enough, I guess. Oh, and I often use the gold points on Switch when I'm buying stuff.
Oh my god, this level. It's not
just on Virtual Console games, sometimes it's on like previous games.
I have no idea what anything does in this stage. It's like every screen, just I have no clue what's going to be coming at me or what angle. And yeah, there we go.
Why should we care that you're queuing up a Game of League? So I'm just confused by the person that just joined. Oh no, they actually have been in here. Okay, I apologize. I didn't remember your username. I thought you just joined the chat to tell us that you were playing League of Legends.
A game that may or may not exist, according to me. I just said that right now.
Well, Teemo is in Tails Gets Trolled, so that's how I know it's a real game. That my friend Lily plays it.
Oh, please. God, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? Well, I failed that, alright.
You only have one shot. Why is, like, Gutsman's head, as opposed to Gutsman's ass, like, stuck to the ceiling there?
I don't know, but I'm not fighting this legit.
Gutsman's head.
Please let me get through this without dying. I'm out of fucking missiles? Really?
Oof.
Please.
What about Tails Gets Trolled?
Oh my fucking god.
I said Teemo is in Tails Gets Trolled, so that proves that Teemo exists. Because, you know, that makes sense.
Yes.
Nintendo, sucks as a, like, company and is great as a developer. I guess is what I would say. Like, their business practices kind of suck, but they still make good stuff, so... I am doing alright, I suppose, Snavy. Mostly just stressed with uni stuff, but I only got like 3 more months of that, so...
I think I figured out what to do here. I had a feeling that might work, I just didn't really try it.
Hmm.
These fucking soccer balls.
I'm interested in possibly getting the 3D World port, Skyward Sword HD maybe, Splatoon 3 next year, both of the Pokemon games they announced. I'm interested in a decent number of things.
Oh god, I forgot about Free Melee. Is that still going on?
Probably.
This sucks. I hate this screen, oh my god.
Josh got me some kind of game for Christmas and I do not know what it is because it didn't arrive until after I went back to university.
It's gonna be bad. Oh shit, jeez, you don't know about Free Melee? That's okay, we won't explain it. It's bad.
Yeah, you don't need to know about it. Just look it up.
Or don't. It'll make your life worse if you do.
Why?
I don't know, I just hated it. People getting their panties in a knot over...
people just like spam it in everything all the time now. But I mean,
it was people just getting upset over something for really stupid reasons. It's like, oh my god, Nintendo is literally not letting us play games that we paid for. Like, no. No, they're not.
I thought it was like a tournament or something.
It was. It was a tournament. Once.
I see.
Ugh.
I mean, yeah, avoid the Smash community is just a good recommendation in general. Especially on forums and stuff.
Oh, there's a copy pasta. I forget who it was that I saw recently who said that copy pastas are like the lowest form of humor, but I agreed with them. Chocobos or Moogles? I fucking hate Moogles. Every time I see them in FF14, they piss me off.
At least you can eat chocobos.
How?
Something is just a sad thing when an animal has to prove its worth to you by
yes.
Guys, I just figured out who the second person talking is. It's Joey. You got it in one.
Chocobos are adjacent to Hadoos.
It didn't occur to me that people wouldn't know who I am. I guess.
Yeah, I guess I never really did. We never introduced you, and your name isn't in the stream, so I mean.
Hi, I'm.
There was just kind of a point where you started showing up in everything I did with no real announcement, so it's like.
Yeah, I'm Autumn, also known as Autumn Haunted. I am Josh's friend. As of.
And a ghost.
May last year. I'm also a ghost, yeah. As of May last year. That's basically what you need to know. We are friends, so we hang out.
God damn.
And stuff. No more Rip Taylor. The world has progressed past the need for Rip Taylor. Hello, Randy Hotaro.
Okay, it seems like I can spam this weapon pretty much guilt-free. It has low cost.
Also, yeah, Josh plays FF14. He announced this recently. British Bond.
I think I just talked about it in... Actually, what did I talk about it in? It wasn't in the OOT randomizer, because I don't think I had been playing it yet at that point. Because I started it, like, early January. Or no, I guess OOT randomizer was going on at that point. Never mind.
I think it was OOT rando, yeah.
Yeah.
We started that in the very end of December, and then
right
through to like mid-January.
For the record, I do still want to upload the OOT multi-world randomizer. I just need actual editing software.
Yeah, it's kind of ass to render a 6-hour video.
I tried doing it. It just didn't work.
It got to 100% and then wouldn't end.
Yeah.
For hours. So great.
Okay, I'll save my money.
Only MMO I've ever played is about 2 or 3 days of Blade and Soul back in 2016.
I disagree.
I don't even remember why I played that. Oh, okay.
Sheep Maniman wants to be the guy.
The only thing I remember about Blade and Soul was you start in like a monk place, like a, I guess, monastery, like floating in the sky.
Sorry, but quick trivia question. Does anybody remember what I called this thing in the LP? Because I didn't until somebody else asked me if I remembered what it was, and then told me. This little mouse cursor enemy. It wasn't Clippy. Clippy was part of it, but there was more to it than that. Yeah, Clippy's illegitimate cousin, that was it.
I remember that. Oh yeah, the only thing I remember about Blade and Soul is what I said before, and there was an NPC near the beginning that looked exactly like Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, like young Leonardo DiCaprio, like Titanic era. Chilchard. Oh no, Schlichard. Blade and Soul, yeah. I do not remember why I played it. I know that I played it with my friend Jamie, but I don't remember if it was his idea or if it was my idea and he joined. I think it was his idea. But neither of us played it for very long. I remember that there were 4 races to choose from, and one of them was all-female, and I picked that race.
There's gender-specific races in FF14. The male one is lions, and the female one is freaking, like, Playboy bunnies.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You legit thought I said incel.
There's way too many furries in that game. I'm just gonna point that out.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Oh.
One of its 8 players got into like a sex scandal.
Were they a Civil War veteran and creamed corn enthusiast?
Who isn't having a sex scandal nowadays, anyway? Is that what?
Wait, more people that are suddenly finding out that I'm playing that game? Okay. Even though it was announced like 3 minutes ago, and then I don't know.
Oh, is that word banned? I think you can't use it. I think I heard something about like you can't call people that on Twitch.
What
We're
is?
just referring.
What word are we talking about?
Incel.
Okay,
That
I mean,
instant, I think.
hmm.
They consider it like sexual.
My favorite subject. It doesn't seem like something I'd ever play. You are correct. I've never played an MMO, and I've never played a Final Fantasy, and generally did not have a high opinion on either of them, so, why
he's never complained about Defoe?
why I started playing this is a mystery to everyone. Well, the answer is just Joel started playing it, and I'm like, I kind of want to try this, because it sounds like something that we could potentially do together. And also, I had a good excuse to make a waifu, so...
PogChamp did not get banned, but we do know about the situation with that, yes. Yeah, we talked about that in Boot Rando, I think.
What, PogChamp?
The PogChamp thing, yeah. I think it got mentioned briefly, at least. Also, it's virtual pissed up is.
If you don't know what he did, then, I mean, I don't either. I'm just going to assume that he shared a political opinion.
I mean, no, it was actually highly questionable at best. But,
Actually, I think I remember what it was now, but yeah.
But also, who gives a shit about random online people's opinions?
Yeah. Then again, I also refuse to hate Doug Walker, so...
you can say virgin, you just can't call someone one, I think.
Yeah, censorship. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I actually wanted to talk about this in the stream. So, like, people had bugged me a few times about getting, like, Twitch affiliate or partner or whatever the lower version of that is. I'd never remember. And I never wanted to. I'm now kind of wanting to do it. I just am too lazy to. But I need to get over that. The problem is, if I do, I'm going to downplay it like crazy. I will not have any kind of notifications pop up in the stream. I'm not going to have channel points. I'm probably not going to call out subscribers. I don't know, I might. That doesn't take much effort. And it's not, like, super distracting. But the thing is, like, I generally disagree with throwing money at streamers. I wouldn't do it I don't do it to other people, so I don't think people should do it to me.
If people want to do it as a career, it's a convenient way for them to make income from it and have their fans able to support them. It makes sense.
Oh god. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Yoku vlogs, yeah.
Well, I don't know what I would possibly do with the channel points that would be interesting, that's the problem. I thought of a couple ideas, and it's just stuff that I do anyway. Like, it would basically be like, spend 50 points to, like, ask me to do a stupid voice.
There is, I think one of the, like, built-in ones you can do is, like, have the, pay channel points to use a subscriber-exclusive emote or something. I guess you could do that.
Yeah.
No, the take a sip thing is fucking stupid. Like, no offense to people who do it, I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either. But yeah, I mean, I...
Oh no, what a big deal.
So, to answer Tyler's question, I'm not intentionally only doing patron-only LPs. That's just kind of how it happened, because I've just been putting in less effort into recording stuff, and that's my priority. So,
you have like 3 or 4 free days a week. You spend one of them doing Hat, which is Patreon.
I mean, I have plenty of time per week to do stuff. I just usually choose to not do videos.
Fair enough, I guess. I shouldn't speak for you. I at least feel like it's not like you're just lazing around doing nothing. Like
Yeah, it's
you
like
are filling your time with other things. They just happen to not be public LPs.
Right.
I mean, you guys are still getting the old Patreon LP episodes. So
yeah, it's like there's still content. It's just it's on a delay. Like if I wasn't producing anything, I would consider that an issue. But yeah, crystals. I don't know. That's the other thing. Is part of if I was going to start doing more with Twitch, I'd have to probably stream more often. And I thought about returning to some Pokemon stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I never finished Ultra Sun or Shield or Let's Go Pikachu. I could do those. Crystal could potentially switch to a stream instead of an LP. I don't know if I'd drop the bios, but like I could.
They could be like a separate video, I guess.
But yeah, it's just
That's not fucking. We are coming up on the 3-year anniversary of Crystal, though. Dog Ultra Sun. Ultra Sun's okay.
But didn't you know that I started it during Gen 5?
You did start, God, what was it?
I think you said I started the Mega Man streams while Brawl was current.
That's true, yeah. First Mega Man stream was April 2014, which was a few months before.
How does this weapon work?
I assume you wouldn't integrate the bios into the stream. I assume they'd be separate.
Probably not, yeah.
15th anniversary of the channels this year? Oh god, you're right.
Yeah. I mean, there was, like, an idea put together for, like, what to do for sort of an anniversary stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was, oh, okay, hold on. I need to focus here. Sheep Man Min wants to be the guy. Okay. Yeah, I forget who it was. If you're in chat right now, let yourself be known. I'm shit at remembering these things, but yeah, it was like, they wanted to do a thing with BizHawk where there's like a script where you can, combine a bunch of games where it's like, it just randomly switches between them every, like, X number of minutes. And they just put in, like, a bunch of games that I've LP'd or streamed and just kind of, like, do a random shuffle of those.
That's actually a really fun idea.
Bernie and Squirtle, apparently.
Huh.
Also, if I didn't explain that correctly, then feel free to let me know.
15th anniversary should be finishing BA2 and Midge at the same time.
Oh god. What, with like this, with like one controller doing both?
Yeah.
Well, Gex 3 would end up in there, but I wouldn't be required to finish it.
God, the massive co-commentator clusterfucks.
I didn't mind that. Like, the thing is, I like doing the video quiz with like just the call that I was in. Like, I was fine with that. I thought it was fun. If other people thought it was annoying, then like, I don't know.
Well, have hope, baby boo, because if Gex gets into Smash, Joss has promised he will finish Gex 3.
Gex 3 is just a shitty game. I don't want to play it.
So you shouldn't be atting Josh. You should be atting Nintendo to add Gex. You want the LP to finish. I rewatched parts of the 10th anniversary, mostly the BA2 blindfolded. Because I'm obsessed with BA2 for some reason.
Yes. Mega Man.
Mega Man.
I can't play Star Road. It's been played by other people on YouTube. I would be copying.
Unlike the other games you play.
Hey, I like Tomb Raider 4. And 1 and 2 were alright. 3 was shit.
And that was hokey. Old JonTron was better.
After Psychonauts finishes, it's Portal 2, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Psychonauts, then Portal 2, then Hat in Time, and then I think we're doing A Link Between Worlds.
Yep, that sounds about right to me. And there's also random Zelda Classic quests in between.
Yeah.
I will be in Link Between Worlds because that is my favorite Zelda game. Would you be doing 100%?
Probably.
I recently did 100% and it wasn't as bad as I thought it might be.
I should do another 64 ROM hack, though. I always enjoy playing through those.
What's a rare opinion? I already forgot what I said. Oh, that Link Between Worlds is good? Really?
I'm not doing 100% Smash 3DS.
There is a cuckoo minigame in Link Between Worlds that is hard to do. Okay, hang on. So if if you want to be really pedantic, there is a golden cuckoo thing you can get for surviving for like 17 minutes in the endless mode. I didn't do that. Fuck that shit.
Jiggies in Time, I think, is a good stream game.
Oh, that sounds fun. Never it being someone's favorite Zelda. I just fucking loved it, man. The first time I played it, I instantly fell in love with the game. It was awesome, and I replayed it like a lot. I played it like 4 times, I think. Yeah, I've never really had a negative opinion on Link Between Worlds, but I've also never really heard anyone.
I've not really seen many opinions on it in general, but what I have seen, I thought was usually pretty positive.
I think it's a sleeper hit.
Worst Zelda game to 100%, probably Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild, absolutely.
Minish Cap can also fuck right off.
Yeah, the Kinstones are pretty bad. I sure did, like, get to the final boss of Minish Cap and just couldn't beat it, and then stopped. I can't get into Link to the Past. I tried to play it, and I just...
wait. How about Hyrule Warriors? That has...
Oh god,
yeah.
It's definitely worse, yeah. Playing Breath of the Wild still again. Okay, not counting Breath of the Wild, not counting Hyrule Warriors, Minish Cap, I guess. Maybe...
Hold on, do the gold ship pieces in Phantom Hourglass count?
Right. Chrissy doesn't think Kinstones are bad. Chrissy is incorrect.
Oh, hey, Serena, I didn't know you
were
were here.
The 2D Zelda guild that got fans of Zelda, 3D Zelda to like a 2D Zelda. That's actually kind of true, isn't it? Because neither you or me are really particularly fond of 2D Zelda, aside from Zelda Classic and Link Between Worlds, basically.
I actually don't mind 100%ing Wind Waker, even with the the figurine gallery. I don't know. I don't love Wind Waker, but I like it enough to where I've 100%ed it several times. Okay, anyway, so let me remember here. When I did the LP of this game, I was able to kind of figure out what the enemy weaknesses are based off of, like, what they used to be and what is most similar. So this is a Lek Man. He used to be weak to Cut Blade. I'm guessing it's this. It apparently is not. Maybe it's the wheel cutter, probably, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
right.
Minish Cap was the last actually.
Gemini, weak to snakes. I think I seem to remember it being the ice because it sticks to the ground. Woodman, weak to fire. That one's obvious. False. I'm just gonna have to... I mean, I did buy a bunch of E-tanks. I guess I can... I don't want to use them this early on, that's the problem. But... I guess I might as well. Yeah, I would say the 3D Zeldas are Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and despite being a very different thing, Breath of the Wild. I would not count Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks because they play as if they're 2D, and all the other ones are basically not really debatable.
Also, you asked if you've played Spirit Tracks.
Oh, I have not played more than, like, 10 minutes of Spirit Tracks. I didn't even get past the intro.
I got to the second dungeon, and there was some kind of puzzle that I tried over and over, and I just couldn't beat for some reason, even though I knew the solution. I just found it hard to execute. That was a long ass time ago, though. Phantom Hourglass I got much longer into. I think I did everything up to just before the dungeon with, like, the hammer, like the King's Tomb or whatever it's called.
Hourglass, I got to the end and then stopped because I wanted to go back and, like, collect all the stuff, but I didn't actually want to go collect the stuff. So I just stopped playing. And then Spirit Tracks I'd never owned. Martin had it, and I was going to try playing it, but I just didn't.
It's basically the last major Zelda game you haven't really seen much of, right?
I would count the Oracles in that list, though. Like, the thing is, like, Joel streamed them, and I was there, and I remember fucking nothing of them. I've also watched Vinny play through one of them and part of another, and I watched Datai play through both of them. I remember probably, like, 0.5% of those games. They are extremely unmemorable to me.
Ages recently, I didn't like it very much, and then I lost I had, like, a hard drive failure, so, yeah, that's not happening.
Like, that's weird. A lot of people say the Oracles are really great games, like some of the best 2D ones. I don't know why. I've never been able to have an interest in them.
Really jump up into those green spikes for no reason. For fun. I have been borrowing my copy of Spirit Tracks for approximately the last 9 years, along with a GameCube from the same person, and a copy of Pikmin 2, and Metroid Prime Echoes, and Wind Waker.
Alright. Flame Manaman, Week 2. What is Flame Man Week 2, actually? I usually start the cycle with him. It's Flame Blizzard Plant, Tomahawk, Yamato, Knight, Centaur, Wind. He's weak to Wind. He's probably just weak to the bubble weapon, though. Yeah, that looks like it. I overthought that one. Okay, Napalm, normally weak to the Crystal Shot, which is basically this thing. If I would actually be able to hit with it, that would be nice. Alright, and Ringman is weak to the Pharaoh ability, which is... it might just be the fire move. There we go. So wait, what now? Low key hate Pikmin 2. What? Hold on. Okay.
I'm really good.
So I still low-key hate Pikmin 2, even though I should love that game. I just don't like the dungeons. They kill the pacing of the game for me. Oh, Zelda 2 is so good. Okay, I thought you were still talking about Pikmin 2. I mean, I don't think I would hate Zelda 2. I do want to still play through it at some point.
I just doing like a stream of like old
NES games, yeah. Zelda 2 and Kid Icarus were the main ones I was thinking of, and maybe Blaster Master again, because I never finished it on stream. But I have to be in the mood to play something that is going to make me rage. But yeah, Pikmin 2 is a good game. If you don't like the dungeons, then I apologize, even though I shouldn't, because it has nothing to do with me. But I've thought a few times of trying to put together like a top X video games list, just kind of like, I could like list almost every game I've played and rank them, honestly, but I feel like Pikmin 2 would probably be in my top 20, if not top 10. I fucking love that game.
It's very interesting. I was talking to you about this a few weeks ago because I saw a video discussing this topic, but we live in a time where it's still just about possible to actually realistically play every, like, good to decent, like, by consensus standards, game ever made. Whereas, you know, once video games become, like, 100 years old, you're not really going to be able to do that. People are just going to play... If people play old games, it's going to be like Mario 1, Zelda 1, you know, the classics.
Yeah, it'll be like the ones that are considered, like, 10 out of 10, and just the new stuff.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like, you know, even good stuff like... You know, basically anything that's good but not extremely popular is probably just kind of get forgotten and only really played by, like, quote-unquote retro enthusiasts. You know, one day, fucking Switch games will be retro.
Oh yeah, Castlevania games, I guess, would also go on that, like, NES games list that I should play. I've beaten Castlevania 1 before, I've never played 2 or 3. I know 2 is the stupid one because of AVGN, but, like... Oh. Please. Are Wii U games retro? God, no. I would not call the Wii retro either. It's like 10... How many years old is that? It's 2007. It's like, it's approaching 15 years, but,
I would say the N64 is retro.
yeah, I would
not say the GameCube is.
I kind of agree with that. GameCube is, like, on the border.
Debatable. Yeah.
Okay, so this is Frostman. I think he's just weak to fire. No.
You saw people bitching that Direct didn't announce a new console to replace the Switch. It's 4 years old.
Okay, hold on.
I think the Switch is gonna live like another 5 years.
What are the Mega Man 8 bosses? It goes Tengu, Clown, Grenade, Frost. He's weak to Grenade. Do I have explosives? Yes, I do. Oh. Yeah, death. Okay, I'm a die. Thank you forever. Coming out of 3.
The Wii and DS retro? You're welcome. Tsuki Sasari.
Was it Triangolo many legs to Suki Sasari? Okay, hold
and then
on.
the one that you described as indecipherable, and I'm
Which
like...
was Google Amapu Pin. Yeah. Alright, hold on. Tornado. God, what are the 9 bosses? It's Splash beats Concrete, beats Galaxy, beats Jewel, beats Plug, beats Tornado, I think. So I'm looking for an electric attack, which is the T-Wall. Okay.
I actually could agree with GBA being retro, but it doesn't feel right to call GameCube retro yet. Honestly. I honestly probably should. I guess it's just because the curve is not as... There's not as much of a distinction, you know?
Fuck, I can't remember these later game weaknesses. It goes...
Trying to look it up?
No, I like trying to remember it. It's just hard when you're talking. I'm sorry. Okay, this one is Burst, then Cloud, then Junk, then Frost, or Freeze, or whatever the hell the ice one is named, and then Slash. So yeah, this thing.
I was 5 when the DS came out, because that was 2004, right? So I was quite young.
Okay, so this is explosives. I think. I'm doing a fucking horrible job here. Oh my god.
Oof.
Okay, Tornado was the...
Autumn, what the fuck? I mean, that's just how time works. I was born in 1999, so I'm soon to be 22. Consider DS games retro? No, I would not.
I would say those are on the border.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I would actually consider GBA retro, even though it's same age as GameCube.
Yeah.
It's like it's just the style.
Right, yeah. Because, like, the graphical fidelity, like, N64 looks really old now. GameCube looks somewhat old, but nowhere near as much. Smooth brain moment. But smooth brains are cute because they have no wrinkles. It's unreferencing. I don't actually believe that.
I cannot hit with this fucking ice attack to save my life. I should probably stop trying and just use the regular Mega Buster, honestly. Okay, there we go.
I mean, yeah, the GBA is not even NES, SNES, like, power, right? It's, like, actually less powerful than the SNES.
I think it's 32-bit, but in terms of, like, what it's capable of doing, it can do some stuff as better than Super Nintendo, but some stuff probably not as good. I'm not positive. Because I know it does a lot more with rotational graphics than the SNES did, but
GBA is more powerful than the SNES? Okay. PS2 has aged pretty badly, actually. I think it's just because Nintendo games were more stylized, whereas with PS2 and Xbox, they were like, we can go for realism, and that ages way worse.
Not sure if Death Pit or Secret. I have beat. Let's find out.
Yeah, I support the Garfield ethnicity. I gave you my response to that one.
Oh, are we just... Okay. Did that use 2 of those? Yes, it did. Good.
Fantastic. N64 graphic style revival win. I would not mind that. I'm a little sick of indie games always using pixel art, though I understand why they do it. I would like to see more that go with, like, shitty 3D in the style of N64.
Yeah,
I saw a indie game that was kind of inspired by Spyro that had a similar look to those
Oh my
original
god,
games.
what is this shit?
That was pretty interesting.
I think making shitty 3D look good is really hard.
Yeah, maybe. There's someone I follow on Tumblr that like makes downgraded like N64 style models of characters and stuff from newer games, and just various things.
I guess it's also, if you think about it as like, let's say if you're designing a game and you're not sure what type of graphical style to go with. If you go with pixel art, it's like you can decide on like an 8-bit limitation or like generally 8-bit with a bit of cheating like Shovel Knight does, or it's like you can go full like as detailed as you want to be type of thing. With 3D, it's more like limiting your poly counts and like your texture resolution, which is a weirder restriction to like hold yourself to. So I can understand why people probably don't do it.
Is it the regressor? It is, yeah. I couldn't remember his name. Because I don't pay that much attention, I just have a look at what he posts, I'm like, cool.
Oh, I was at full health. Good. I'm paying attention.
Yeah, but you're talking technical terms, Kith, and so you're a nerd, and we're not going to listen to you.
Oh, okay. What I want to know is, I'm sure there's some kind of technical reason for this that someone will attempt to explain to me and I won't get. Why it is that on some N64 games, they look... Like, I always use the example of comparing the Banjo games to DK64. Like, they're similar, but DK64 has a lot more cases where the textures are just, like, really stretched and, like, kind of blurry looking.
I guess they just kind of optimized for the size of the model better in Banjo, maybe. They're like, okay, it's this big relative to other things in the game, so we need it to be this size. That's actually a good point. Autumn Eternal. I have to pronounce it as differently from my name as possible. I can't just call you Autumn because then people think I'm talking about myself.
Oh, hello.
D64 has canned dog food textures. What was it, like Winky likes canned food?
Winky Wanky likes canned food, but canned food is bad for your health, I think it was.
Wanky.
He has no face. He has no soul.
If you cross him, he'll take you to hell. This Kong's so fat, it's relatively funny.
Honestly, I actually kind of like the shitty PS1 style. I like shitty PS1 games more than I like shitty N64 games, in terms of the way they look. Because they look so bad that it's like you can see it as like a restriction of the system, whereas with bad-looking N64 games, it's like, you know, I know you can do better than this. Like, what the hell is this shit? It's like... Because it's like, PS1 had games that look decent, but like... They're also just a lot chunkier. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. The first stream I've told you this, but the first stream I ever watched live of yours was Mega Man 3, so it's kind of cool to be in one of the same series later.
Yeah.
A few years later.
Oh god, the graphics in FF7 look horrible.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, like, I've
kind of a funny way, though.
never played that game, and just looking at it is like, oh.
Yeah, like I said, they're really funny. FF7 aged better than the remake. I don't think you can call a game that's less than a year old. I don't think you can describe about how a game has aged if it's less than a fucking year old.
Suddenly reminded of Vinny playing Mother 3, and he said, is it possible to experience nostalgia for something that you're currently playing? And then someone said, Vinny, that's just called liking it.
I think you told me about that. I've also heard good things about the remake, actually. It's interesting, because people were very concerned about it, and it turned out very good, apparently, so that's good.
I heard that it is, like, has a ton of filler in it.
Well, it's
It's an RPG. You're gonna have filler.
I think that's true, Kev.
We need FF7 on the GBA so it can have those, like, still image cutscenes with, like, the not quite Comic Sans text on the bottom.
You've heard the remake is very gay. I
don't know if that's a good or a bad thing coming from you.
I was gonna say, I think it might be just showing your company. The company you keep. People interpret it. I don't know. I couldn't really say. They did add a character that's like just like a stereotypical camp dude, but I mean, yeah. Stream the entire process of applying for a Twitch affiliate, including the several days of no response from corporate. You like? To be fair, they do that. Yeah. They do play up the gay stuff.
I'm not sure what that thing was, but I don't care for it much.
Gay derogatory. What do you game FAQs in the 2000s? Game facts. Oh, is it gay to be homosexual? No, you just gotta make. Okay, 3 steps. Number 1, say no homo.
And don't let the balls touch.
Number 2, don't let the balls touch. Number 3, make sure you're wearing socks. If you do at least one of those things, you'll be good. It won't be gay. If it's like striped programmer socks, though, no, those don't count. You just have to keep your socks on.
Asshole. Oh my god, please. Okay.
I don't think making a male character more attractive counts as gaying it up.
Biggs is in FF14. He is big. Which is disappointing, because,
FF14. Do you know who else gay is in FF14?
Is it Alphino?
Yes. That's why I said baby boo, programmer socks.
How are those are I thought those were just, like...
No, no, it's a meme.
Because I think of, like, knee-high striped socks, and I just think of, like, female DeviantArt users.
No, it's a meme. Hang on, let me see if I can read it. What if it's striped thigh-high socks? That's exactly what I'm talking about. To be fair, I actually really like those, but no, let me find the programmer sock names.
Crab battle.
The original post was, so anyone that's new to programming, what most programmers don't tell you is that this is an equipment sport. No tutorial or book will help you as much as the right socks. Start out with a pair of pink striped programming socks and work your way up from there. And then there's a Photoshop, or maybe just inspect element edited picture of an Amazon listing for striped thigh-high socks that's been renamed to pink striped programming socks. It's just a meme that, like, oh yes, it's been scientifically shown that wearing the gayest fucking socks ever makes you better at programming. Just the girliest socks.
There's a thing inside the Dr. Wily sign. Guess I'm too late for that one.
I'm assuming those messages were posted before I started explaining it. It's just a meme.
Harrrr.
That's just true. I mean, yeah. I actually don't have any. I really want some. I have some thigh highs, but not striped ones. Does it explain Chisaki? You mean Chiaki? Chiaki does not wear programmer socks.
Dragon Ropa 1.
You unironically thought it was Dragon Ropa, right?
Yes. Because I never took the time to actually read it that closely.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Chiaki is also not in DL1. Not for most of it. Spoilers. Y'all should try to be gay once, to be honest. You might like it.
Oh my god.
I think Josh did try.
What? Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. Well, no, okay, no, it's because Cheese confused me by saying Chisaki instead Chihiro. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
How do you know I never hibernated in a cave? You don't know my life.
A closet inside a closet is both cave-like and gay. You misspelled it and you said the wrong character. So.
Please.
Bad Phoenix Wright ripoff. I think that's a little bit harsh. I like the game.
But can you spell the word knife? Oh.
That's hokey. Also, old Pro ZD was better, except it wasn't good. I mean, kinda. He doesn't do a lot recently, other than like ranking shit.
Let's review every gen insert number here Pokemon. Let's try 75 different types of Doreets.
Yeah. Hangman's Gambit in DL2 is pretty bad. Like, I went into that series knowing all the spoilers and all the story beats and stuff, and like it's just hard to actually execute parts of Hangman's Gambit in DL2. Phoenix Wright and Smash should be alright. My current like most wanted is Amaterasu. I feel like she deserves it, and hardly anyone supports her, it seems. You're still blind to the reigning games? Well, I mean, I wasn't going to mention any spoilers or anything. I'm just saying.
People die.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What did you say? Oh! That metal fucking saved your life.
No, I have the spike protection.
Oh.
Oh, cool. I think I have to use the cake rider there. Oh my god, really? That was just the game eating my input. Was that my last one? Yeah, okay. I have one more pit save and no more spike saves.
Yeah, it is called Improved Hangman's Gambit. Do you just like spend all your time trying to come up with the worst questions to ask Baby Boo?
If you had to be a game you've never played, what game you'd have been play never? I feel like I lost intelligence reading that.
I have also never finished Akami. Hopefully my LP will see me finish it.
Oh!
And not lose my footage halfway through the fucking LP like Twilight Princess. Except
And
I might
Hyrule
still be able
Warriors.
to recover it. Yeah, the same thing did happen to Hyrule Warriors. I'm fucking cursed when it comes to playing LP and Zelda games.
With Lucy specifically.
No.
Oh, that was
Hyrule
with someone
Warriors
else?
was with Jamie.
Oh, okay.
Jamie, eat the cookie.
Jamie, please.
Saying Jamie that I bought the copy of Let's Go Off that I gave to you.
No!
Oh my god! That was bullshit.
Yeah, that was kind of...
I'm mad that I'm gonna like throw something at the wall and cause property damage.
It was like horsecock in tiny mouth.
Why do you do this disgusting
Swedish email. It was dear Strongbad, I has some little questions. 1, has you sometime play football? 2, how did you seen out when you was a baby? 3, how do you think you cames to seen out when you are very old? Viklas, Sweden.
Thank you, Stodge. I appreciate the boost. Though, I must say I cannot actually genuinely recommend my solo LPs. I think that I fucking suck at solo commentary. I think I'm okay at co-commentary. I actually watch my own co-com stuff a fair amount, which is slightly embarrassing to admit.
But yeah, for anybody unaware, we have gone through all of Banjo-Kazooie and Mitch, my Zelda Classic game. We're going through Mario 64 before that stopped due to controller issues, and are going through Earthbound currently.
Mario 64 is actually returning soon. Because Josh, so the problem with that is I have my save data, but Project 64 stopped accepting controller inputs, and I didn't want to bother Joel to sit down for an hour and try to figure those out again, but I also couldn't fix it, so I was just kind of in limbo and not doing anything about it, and then Josh got he wanted to get back to Mario 64, right? So you
See, I played through the game up to where we stopped.
Yeah, he played through exactly the same stars that I did, and we're gonna go back to that soon.
I pulled a Pokemon Emerald.
Bottoms LPs would take a... I would appreciate it. I hope you enjoy them. How have I been enjoying Earthbound? It is stressful, like I mentioned on the Pikmin server. Because the problem with it is that I never know
when the game's gonna suddenly become impossible.
It's gonna randomly have when the game's gonna give a difficulty spike, basically. It does them frequently, and it's very annoying to recover from, like...
Remember the 30-minute battle against the Ranboob?
Yeah, the game does not make it very convenient to recover from bad situations. I guess I'll say that much, and that makes me stressed to like do anything in that game and relax. I always feel like I need to be on guard and like avoiding enemies. I mean, not avoiding enemies because then I'll be underleveled, and I think I am underleveled, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I am still enjoying it though, and I intend to finish it. Like, it's not so bad, especially with a guide. And by a guide, I mean just being Josh. Core commentary is cheating. I mean, it's not cheating, but I do think it makes commentating easier, so I kind of agree with that. Everyone wants to be part of their own work. What was that a response to? Keep getting the Mitch LP. Fair enough. There'll be a big difficulty spike very soon.
I don't remember what part that's referring to.
Isn't the game about to open up though and become non-linear? Can't I just like find the easiest thing to do?
Kind of. The progression is weird. It's hard to explain.
I see. It doesn't open up, or it doesn't have a difficulty spike.
It's not so much that it opens up as it is that like there's a couple bosses that you can just kind of do whenever.
Right. Okay. It doesn't. I just got to Foresight. I got to Foresight, and then I did
the shopping mall.
The strongest mold. Which is not as bad as BA1, no, but it's not as good as BA2. In my opinion.
I would agree with that.
Just grind off the desert buggers. Yeah, I've actually considered doing that. Josh recommended doing that.
Oh god, it's this fucking boss.
Oh, you're talking about the shopping mall on the inside? Actually, I think I have heard bad things about the Money Money statue being tough, so...
I don't remember that one being notable, but maybe.
Okay.
What am I supposed to do in this fight?
Will BA3 be better than BA2? I can almost guarantee that it will be. At least in terms of, like, cool stuff.
Oh my god, what the fuck am I doing? Okay, shit, I don't know what to use against this.
In terms of enjoying the experience, I mean, that's 100% subjective, so...
The person I did the End of Earthbound with was Serena, and I think she's still in chat. So...
How's BA3 going?
I will want to show some of it after this. Yeah, BA3 was on hibernation mode for forever, and
I poked him a lot. And then in mid-February, we started working on the cave, which is like level 0, based on my design that I actually made last year. And then
fuck, stop jumping into shit.
And yeah, we're not done with that yet, but we're almost done.
Can I hit this?
Like 75% of the way done.
Oh my god. I think I'm dead.
Wow!
Okay.
Fucking amazing.
Alright.
I think you were doing Earthbound Beginnings at any point.
I thought about it, but yeah, probably not.
Sometime in the future, I will probably do Mother 3 with you. Because
I wish Mother 3 was on anything other than the GBA.
I really like Mother 3. I've never beaten it, but I really like it. I've only gotten about halfway through. And I certainly had a better time with it than Earthbound. I still like Earthbound, but yeah, there's some kind of shitty parts.
Please. Please. Okay. Oh my god. Can I
Did you see the comment that said you hit him from below with blade?
I did, yeah.
I'm just curious how you even got Big Tip to LP something with you. I imagine you deprived him with several rare Beanie Babies to feed his addiction. No, we are friends. That is the extent of what I did to get
Yeah, pretty much. We started talking last year and it continued. That was it.
Yeah. It was basically just as we were hanging out, it's like, well, what do you want to do? How about play some games and watch, like, one person plays a game, the other one watches it, and then we're like, we may as well record these sometimes. There are other things we play that we don't record.
There
like,
we go.
Metroid. I've been doing
yeah.
Metroid games. I did Spyro 2 and 3 on screen share with you.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff. If they rename Mother 3, it'll be Earthbound: Porky's Butthole. Yeah, I wonder what
they would call it. I do think they would not go for Earthbound 2. I think they would do...
People know it as Mother 3 at this point. I think they might just keep the name, even if it's not congruent with the previous titles.
I don't think they would. I think they would rename it, because people would still... Let's be real, is there anyone that's going to hear about a new Earthbound game and not know it's Mother 3? Like, at this point?
Well, that's the thing, is, like, if they... Like, they're not going to be fooling anyone. The only people who are interested in it are probably the ones who already know about the series and have played it and just kind of wanted to get an official version. I mean, I don't know. It would probably get some new traction.
I'm quite the optimist, so I do think Odyssey will probably come out eventually. It seems like they're in a better situation to actually get good work done on the game over the next while. Any interest in Odyssey? I am interested, yeah. I know, I've actually followed the development of that since, like, 2012. I remember one time talking to somebody who was trying out for, like, the jazz club at my school. I don't remember how this happened, but they happened to mention Earthbound, and they said that they were, like, a huge fan of it. They were like obsessively big fan, and I was like, oh, did you hear about that fan game Mother 4? I can't remember if he had or not, but yeah, I never saw that guy again, but it was nice to have
yeah, he died.
Yeah, clearly.
Somehow it was Fiona. That's all I have.
What, the person I talked to?
Yes. Don't care if it was a guy.
Yeah.
Don't care that they were in the wrong country.
They're like 2 years younger than me.
Oh, please. All I want is the E-Tank. Oh my god.
Oh, oh no, Harry!
I don't know if there's a safe spot here. Okay, there is. Wait for the thing. Alright. Feed the thing.
You're not going for the E-Tank?
I'm trying.
Oh, you have to drop. Oh, you have to drop from high up.
But I can't because there's an enemy there, so that's actually not going to work.
I think you have to just jump from here, no?
Maybe.
Or maybe use like the one of the rush things.
If I can summon it in midair. Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Little alien what got sad and shit. I like that description.
I don't think the full soundtrack was released, it was just a few songs from it.
I've promised that if they ever do like a Pokemon Shuffle thing, I'm not gonna play it. I did my time.
I will be his, like, rehab officer or whatever they're called.
What was this 1 week to again? This was... I think Crash Bomb or Commando Bomb? That's right, I didn't even use his weakness last time.
I will not encourage him to play it. What do I look like? Charity case? I took it and threw it on the ground.
I mean, the thing is, I still did have fun with Shuffle. It was just the kind of fun that makes me hate myself.
What's wrong with the boss rushes?
I hate them.
They made those patterns and they're goddamn gonna use them.
Yeah.
Bitching about Shuffle did provide content, but you know what will also provide content? The things that Josh will do with his free time that aren't Shuffle.
There's no guarantee that will give content.
No, but you have the option to talk about it.
Oh my god. I was so much better at this boss before. What happened? Holy shit.
GeoGuessr is fun. Oh my god, one time I had a fucking godlike game of GeoGuessr where I got like...
Your neighbor's house.
I think it's like 5,000. 5,000 is like the maximum number of points you can get for being like dead on, right? I think I got like over 4,800 for every single
Damn.
one of them. Like, for like all 5 locations. It was crazy.
Yeah, comment that I assume is joking, yeah.
Isn't it? How do you not know I'm Autumn? I fucking talk to you every day on the patron server, baby boo. What are you? You're memeing me, aren't you?
Game. Game. Harr. I have good commentary. I make noise. I say thing.
You forgot. I mean, okay. It's awesome. People have been referring to me throughout the stream chat. We have referred to the fact that we do LPs together, and I'm pretty sure you've at least seen me posting them, even if you don't watch them. No, I'm not like mad. I just find it really funny.
Yeah.
Why is your name is Altoon and not Jaumtunt?
A true gamer never says the word video game.
God. Jaumtunt is not a good commander name.
I agree with this.
My name is Autumn because I stole it off of a different transverse.
Oh, good.
I mean, not really steal a name, but like when I was realizing that I was Girl,
Grill.
like, alright, what do I want to name myself? Yeah, it was Grill. When I realized that, I knew.
Game, please.
Okay, enough of that. Enough out of you, baby. But yeah, I knew of a female LPer who picked the name Autumn, and I liked the name, and I'm like, I will use this name. And that was basically the extent of it. I genuinely do not remember any other names I may have considered. I think I arrived on it pretty quickly. I'm just like, it's a pretty name. I will use that. The only thing I really have against it is that it is entirely an English name, and like I'm Slovak, and my surname is very Slovak, so like.
And it's not Pelf.
And anybody that like, I guess if I'm ever in Slovakia, like I probably won't seem like I'm actually Slovak, or they'll be very confused as to why I have like a non-Slovak first name and Slovak surnames. Okay, several questions here. If you're British, why do you hate Ireland and love crumpets? I do not hate Ireland. I've never been there. I don't know if I've ever met an Irish person. Anyway, they're fine. Whatever. Crumpets, they're fine. I do not love them. I like them. I feel like I know who the LPR is. Maybe you do. I don't know. I'll just not say their name just to be annoying for anybody that's like curious. If you're British, have you done any colonialism lately? Yes, actually. I colonized a small village in the Indian Ocean just last week.
Wait, what?
Great check mark for the American first name. Neat. Imagine coming up with a new name after coming out instead of being lazy and appending a Y to your username.
I just took that loss. Fuck it.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, like, I assume you were born and raised in America, right? I was born in Slovakia to Slovak parents with Hungarian grandparents. We moved here because of strange circumstances, and I was raised here in England, but like my family is all Slovak, so.
Game.
I hate picking your own name.
Why am I doing so fucking bad here? Like, my god. Oh, okay. I don't know what just happened, but I'll take it. They were all born.
In all seriousness, did Brexit fuck you up? Me? No, not at all. I had to pay a fee to, what was it? It was called like it was the settlement scheme, just to kind of reaffirm I have the right to live here. That was all fine. To make it hard to visit family in Slovakia? No, my mom has gone several times. Actually, she hasn't gone several times since then, because obviously, I mean, well, it only happened at the start of 2020, and then the pandemic started basically straight afterwards. So,
oh my god.
I don't think we'll really know how much of the effects on anything was as a result of the pandemic and how much was as a result of the of that explicitly necessarily. Also, I don't really think it's a bad thing, to be honest. I'm not saying it's all good, but I mean, I think people massively overblow it, and also there's a lot of like misinformation and mischaracterization of the people that supported it. There's a widely held belief that like, oh, if people voted for it, then they're fucking racists and xenophobes, and it's like, no, there are other reasons to consider that. Like, if you hear any news about the EU, it's probably about them being assholes, and you don't want to be a part of that, so... I say we, approximately 55% of the country. But yeah, I mean, I understand people's reservations, but I'm generally kind of neutral to positive on it. And in terms of like my legal status here or as an immigrant, no, it hasn't really had any effect on me. So I think it was all a big scare over nothing. She'll break the hive mind's brains. Yeah.
And then I just come out as a Trump supporter. No.
It does bother me when people. He's not even like president anymore.
But I could. I mean, I'm not actually one. But if I was, I could still support him despite him not being president.
Yeah.
Like.
It does bother me when people assume my opinions on stuff just because of being an immigrant or being trans or whatever. Like, I'm not like a fucking.
As a single mother.
Right-winger, but as a single mother, I'm not fucking outright right-winger, but I'm not like. The super hard left either.
Why are you a pirate?
I'm getting too political. I have a very vague idea of what's going on. I don't know very much. It's gonna fuck up Northern Ireland. It may well. I don't know. I don't know that much about the other countries in the UK aside from England, to be honest. And is that a problem? No, because I can't vote, so I don't think it matters. And for the record, that's my own fault because I've been too lazy to apply for citizenship. So. God, there's a lot of messages in here. Just how, God,
I mean, I'm gonna take a second here and say that, I definitely don't mind the conversation just kind of taking its own, like, track here, because I have nothing to say about this game other than just, like, oh god, oh shit. But, like, this is turned very political, and I don't know if that's a good thing.
We're steering away from it, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. Let's see. Is it true Slovakia has the best jawbreakers? I don't know, but I do know that we have the world's largest stalagmite.
Oh, good. Just say Speleothem.
Well, no, because there might be a larger stalactite somewhere
else.
Oh,
good.
But one of them, yeah, we have the largest one. Let's see. How rare is it for a cis person to change their first name? Relatively. I do know. I was like. Sort of friends with somebody on an online forum that changed their name. They used to be named Sam something, and then they changed it to Edgar just because they didn't like their name being Sam. I do know that. Let's see. Hot take. I think I had a pretty mild and middle-of-the-road take. You could even call it milquetoast. Why does Britain have such a TERF population? I don't know if it does. It has that reputation. I have not really seen good evidence to believe that it's backed up by reality. It may be. I'm not denying the possibility.
Boss, what are you doing?
I still have not really experienced it very much in real life. I've actually...
Oh.
I don't think I've ever had anyone in real life be rude to me for...
What the fuck is this fight?
I admit that does not reflect the experience of everybody over here, but I think that the general attitude is pretty chill and stuff.
Okay, I need to figure out what the hell I'm doing in this boss fight.
Also, British people tend to have an attitude for, like, even if they don't like something, they'll usually tolerate it and be polite to not rock the boat. It's kind of them.
Don't rock the boat, baby.
Yep, don't tip the boat over. Oh, they parked the boat. Cool, having a blacklist is just a list of common bears. Oh my god. Oh, that's bad.
Shit. This is gonna be just spam E-tanks the fight.
It actually does have a relatively large Indian population, especially in London. I mean, London is extremely multicultural, but even, like, I have an Indian housemate.
Oh, that stuck around longer than I thought it would. So I don't remember if this is the final boss or if this is one of the Mega Man games that's like, surprise, actual final level. Because they like to do that a lot. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Often foods that seem like they're foreign are actually not. Oftentimes when I eat, I oftentimes drink something as well.
Well, now I've got to fucking say it.
Yeah, Quebec has a lot of problems. Also, what?
Well, you can't just say that and then have me not say I eat 4 servings of raw vegetables daily.
Oh god, yeah.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, fuck Quebec, man. Like...
Wait, why are we fucking Quebec?
One, they're like super racist, which is bad enough. They also just kind of like have a bit of a stranglehold on. They get extremely special treatment from like in Canadian politics as well. Like a lot of the way the country is set up in certain ways is like.
Oh, that worked out well.
Unfairly advantaged towards them and stuff. I don't know anyone from Quebec either. I know one Canadian person who is like half Quebecois or something, or like a quarter Quebecois or something. You mean Snowflake?
Water shield was the right weapon? Huh. I'm just gonna kind of tough it out at this point. If there is another boss after this, I've got a W tank. Or the M tank, or whatever it is.
Yeah. Perhaps the political discussion should stop now that the game's over, though.
I mean, I don't know for certain that it is. I don't remember if there's another boss after this.
It feels like there's gonna be another one.
Yeah. This is looking like another one. Yeah. Oh, right, it's this one that just goes up for a month.
Nice.
I love it.
Wait, did it actually build the tower all the way up there, or did it go through space? I assume it went
Not
through
sure.
space. Wait, what the fuck? Why is it upside down? Oh! Because you're in space. I'm smart. Jews and druids.
So clearly I will,
Why didn't druids just wild shape so that when they died they could go back into human form?
Oh my god.
Or did wild shape to escape in general?
Sudden reminder of, when I was in the campaign where I was playing Philana and I had Wild Shape and Spider Climb, where you can just climb any surface, and so I turned into a horse and then used Spider Climb to just walk up the side of a tree and freak people out.
That's amazing. Druids are the least interesting class in 5e, fight me.
Mm.
I know that's actually a hot take. I know people generally like the Druid class, and there's several other classes that people find a lot more boring, but I don't know why, it just never clicked with me. I've played a Druid. I just find them really fucking boring for some reason.
Snivy, are you going somewhere with that, or is it just turned into a horse and then that's it?
No, I think he just enjoys repeating things that you said.
Deformed kid.
I'm so fucking mean, I'm sorry.
Our bards?
Like,
what the fuck?
Some people would tell you they are. You don't have to be.
I guess I'm not getting that thing.
My like main character that I play that I play the longest, I guess, has 5 levels in Bard, and she's definitely not slutty. She's not prude, but...
Okay, so I'm guessing this is actually a W tank because everything's upside down, and that's the gimmick, because I can't actually hold more than one of these. I'm gonna use it anyway, though. Or no, I shouldn't.
Bender, the last ghost died over 200 years ago.
Okay, was that a weapon tank? Yes, it was. Alright.
We need more asexual bards. She's not asexual, she's straight. She's not gone into a relationship.
But is she an anonymous asexual?
She's not even asexual.
Doesn't matter.
She is a harpy, though. She is a harpy, though. Which are also considered, like, sexual or whatever, but... not in
Sexual
the
Wario.
universe. 3D sexual Bolto face.
Yes.
Random plug, if anyone feels like seeing my D&D character art, go to Autumn Haunted at deviantart.com.
Okay, hold on. This one actually is an M tank. Oh, fuck, I missed it. No. Ah, that's garbage. Oh well, I should be alright.
Probably.
Why? Okay.
To steal yourself, I guess. Ooh. I like having the upside down surface of the pineapple there. That's neat. Also, we have Wily and Wily possessed by Barbady, apparently.
Wily possessed by what?
Barbady from Dragon Ball Z. Which Mega... It's already answered.
Do what now?
Someone asked a question, I was gonna answer, and I realized it was already answered.
Ah, okay.
What is the Mighty Number 9 stream? When the game gets a switchboard. You see, it's funny because it's not getting one.
Yes, funny. Really ripping good laugh.
I've heard it's quite boring. And bad. They probably shouldn't remake all the Mega Man. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Mega Man 1 has some real jank that they could iron out while keeping the good stuff.
They did remake Mega Man 1 already, but
yeah, but they could do it again.
Yeah. And now that Joel has a PSP, I could probably get that.
Autumn, that is just morbidly obese. What the fuck are you talking about?
What?
This is more boring than an anime fan on prom night. Fun fact, the guy that said it's better than nothing about Mighty Number 9 is the same guy that provided the voice for Phoenix Wright in the first 4 games in the English version. So basically just objection, take that and hold it, but yeah.
I know nothing about Mighty Number 9 or any of the legacy leading up to it.
He's also kind of an asshole in other ways, because someone at a convention once asked him to say objection, and he said, I get paid to do that. And then didn't say it.
I mean, I've been just providing out-of-context Family Guy quotes for, like, the past month.
Yeah. And making me go insane with Stewie's banjo song.
Said her name was Mimi.
Rowenzo is...
I can't believe they'd reference a virus in this game with this current situation.
Oh, he was fired for sexual harassment? Jesus.
Come to Earth. Gonna do the special stages. Isn't my entire career out of context Family Guy quotes? It's mostly out of context Homestar quotes. Okay, yeah, there you go. Futurama and Homestar Runner, yeah. I would say Homestar first, then Futurama, then maybe Family Guy. There's a lot of home movies up there, then Flexo, then Fry. The Magician.
Anyway, my daughter's Cloverella, etc.
Yes. Might be getting a burnt box in the mail. Good. I need to... I have not checked my mail in, like, fucking 2 weeks, and I know I have stuff in there, and it's difficult for me to get to, because between me and Joel, we have 2 house keys, 1 mail key, and 2 key fobs that open, like, the doors into the apartment, one of which does not actually open the garage door.
2 house mails, 2 mail keys,
and so there's the
fob houses.
Yes, so there's the one mail key which is on his keyring, which I would borrow if it wasn't usually already being borrowed by someone else because we've acquired 2 other housemates. So
oh yeah, I don't think you mentioned that.
No, I haven't. They are the interlopers. I'll play Mega Man 11 at some point. It will hopefully not be like a 3-year gap as it was with this one.
2.
You just get the mail. I don't know if I have the key.
I'll entertain the chat.
Yeah, no, it's there's not really a whole lot of a story there. It's Joel's friend and his girlfriend are staying with us for a undisclosed period of time because they got kicked out of their house, basically. One of them was in the, like, stream that was on Friday with, like, the Genesis games and stuff. No, they're human beings. They're not cats.
They might be cats.
We decidedly do not have a cat. Joel has made comments several times about getting either a bird or a reptile, and that has not happened.
So a reptile.
The Friday stream was on Joel's channel.
So that's all reptiles, just for...
No, they're not.
No, they are. I like, it sounds like I'm joking, but I'm serious. They are considered reptiles.
Eh. Well, I disagree. We're not getting a dog. I don't like dogs. I don't dislike dogs, but I don't like them enough to want one. Like, considering that I am fucking obsessed with Hadoos and I still won't get a pet pigeon, I think that shows, like, my level of responsibility with animals.
The girlfriend does not have a good name. I happen to know this because Josh was mentioned.
Yes, no, neither of them have a J name. One is M and one is R.
Oh yeah, you have mentioned both of them. Oh yeah, it was on Joel's channel. Oh, you already responded, I'm done.
800 pies. Get a banana slug? Nah.
The parrot!
I'll just get it. I mean, Joel did want to get a parrot, but,
Martin's dead.
yeah, Martin's, like, alive. That's about all I know. No. I'll get, like, a text from him, like, maybe once a week. We don't really talk that much. What'd you do if somebody mailed me a dog? Would I call the police?
I don't think
not only would I call the police, I would call the police.
I would call the police, and you would tell on you for being in trouble, so you get in trouble.
He's worse than dead. He moved to Oklahoma. No, that didn't happen, but... there was a time that I peed. Well, that's the thing. You have to get 2 parrots so they don't get lonely and die. If I was gonna get a Hadoo, I'd have to get Hatu, and then what would I do?
And then where would we be?
Yes.
There are some live animals you can mail, yes, including bees.
How much are bees? Move to Guam to live a new life as a goat. What is that from again? That sounds like a Vine Sauce thing.
But is the goat brown, or Republican? Comments are throwing too many people on it, yeah. Oh, quick, H on that, so they know this one is in it. God damn it.
What is that?
I haven't seen that show, but I have seen that clip. It's from Always Sunny.
Oh, God, that sounds vaguely familiar.
Actually, no, I haven't seen the clip. I think Dante just referenced it to me.
Buy a sack of gravel and name it Antonio.
New 84 machine gravel in. Womp Wiley.
Oh boy, hard mode.
No, Womp gets Wiley.
Okay, so... Oh. How do I access the bonus levels?
There are bonus levels?
Maybe.
First you have to press any button. Oh, now you have base.
Okay, that didn't do it. I'm confused. Oh, challenge mode outside of the game. Okay, how do I leave the game?
I actually have the world record for BA2 100% because I'm the only I'm the only person that actually submitted a run to speedrun.com.
Yeah, those were some fun weeks.
There was a small arc for about 2 or 3 weeks. About 3 weeks.
Arc.
Yeah, it's a filler. It was a filler arc in between the first working on my Banjo Quest arc and the continuing with BA3 arc.
Oh god, there's a lot of shit.
Good job, John. I'm just not gonna acknowledge anything else you ever say ever again. You ever say ever again. But yeah, my current time for BA2 100% is like 154.15, I want to say. Maybe 154.12. Let me check. You can check it if you go to speedrun.com/BA2TEB. The T is there because for some reason...
Run straight ahead.
The electric booklet. Let's see.
How do I quit this?
154.16.
Fine, I'll just beat it. No, you can't shoot.
I predict that any percent is about half an hour shorter.
Okay, I don't know if any of these are worth doing. There's a lot of them, so I'm definitely not doing them all.
Anyone familiar with this game want to recommend some?
These are just bosses. Sea Bath. What is challenge 2? How do I fucking... Okay. I think... Okay, these are achievements, that's right.
We should get BA2 80% record here now. I mentioned in my most recent speedrun video that I was considering doing any percent, and I just kind of didn't because I've been busy with other stuff.
Why are you adding? You're adding someone who doesn't exist, telling me to do 7.
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, you're the person that drew that?
Oh god. I'm so sorry that I reacted that harshly to it. I feel so bad. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I don't think you should feel bad, but... I don't know. Because, like, I get it. They made
okay, yeah, okay, so here's the thing. I'll go ahead and explain it here because it's already been talked about and people are going to be confused. So in my patron server, there was a drawing made of me. It was like a Hadou Sona, and I saw it, and I'm just like, oh, please, I hate it so much. I'm sorry. I know you just drew this thing, and I don't want to, like, insult it, but oh my god, I hate it so fucking much. Can I delete this, please? And so I did, and then I felt really bad about it. Because I genuinely find furry characters really unsettling, and it made me really uncomfortable.
I find them unappealing, though. I don't really like them. Okay, you guys are all good. Oh
god. Alright, so I'm not really seeing what I should be doing here, if anything. It seems like this is, well, no, I mean, there's, like, featheries and scalies or whatever, but any anthropomorphized animals.
Guess it makes you a Philistine. Then I get cancelled.
I'll just do endless mode for a bit. Back out to time attack? Okay, I'll try that after this.
What is this song? I don't remember this from the main game.
I think it's probably specific to this mode. What is a bug furry called?
Kyrie.
Kif. No. I mean, I know you're the one who asked.
Kyrie, sorry. Exaskelly.
Back to Tetris Attack. I mean,
R3.
like, I do have Panel de Pan on the, like, Switch Online. I could play that, but, I won't.
We should totally do, all of Kirby Superstar co-op.
I fucking love Kirby Superstar. We could do that.
I've barely played it. Actually, that's not true. I played about half of it.
Oh.
And I'm fond of Kirby in general, so...
Yeah, I figured Dante would have made you play that. It's surprising.
I don't think that was a lot that he actually made me play while we were dating.
I still feel weird calling him by his actual name, because to me he's just flustered, but it's, like, yeah.
I knew him as Dante, so I always refer to him as that. You've probably heard me mention the name Dante more times than you've spoken with him, so...
Is Joel Ann dead? Well, he's not in my bedroom.
I was just talking to him last night, so I think he's dead.
I got a burger with him, like, a few minutes before doing the stream, so...
I said last night. It was night for me, but it was the middle of the day, so...
Anyway, to answer, is this a stupid question? Would you say you're proud of the 3 games that you've made? BA1 was a learning experience. It's... The best thing I can say about it is it mostly functions.
It taught you what not to do.
It's not horrible, but it's also not good. Mitch had
It's kind of boring.
Yeah, Mitch had good ideas, but bad execution. And BA2 is...
I would say mediocre execution, not bad.
BA2, I would say, is... I don't want to call it good, but it's not bad either. I mean, I'd say it's passable.
You gave it a 9 out of 10 on
Yeah, that was in 2007. Remember that long stretch of time I was rude to Joel asked me what the fuck? I'll try to remember to do that, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't care. Like, Joel's pretty chill.
I'd be surprised if he remembers who you was. Yeah, for Joel to hate you, you have to be, like, consistently an asshole.
Keeping my mouth shut on that one. Oh! Okay, I'll try another run at this.
Part of the reason I speedran BA2 is I wanted more people to speedrun it to try to beat my record, because I figured that I was not world record material. I figured if more people actually tried it, they would beat my record. So I'm simultaneously happy and kind of disappointed that I have the world record.
Well, I mean, you did a pretty decent number of runs of it. Like, obviously not on par with, like, professional speedrunners, but, like, you
I don't have time for that.
Yeah, I mean, you put in solid effort. You, like, learned the best way to get through it, and I'd say you deserve it. But,
well, thanks, I guess.
Like, if someone else puts in more time and gets a better record, then yeah, sure. But
yeah, that's what I mean. Is like, I wish that somebody would do that. To be honest, I know a couple of speedrunners that are fans of yours. I could probably be like, hey, you should try to do that, and I imagine they would at least try it.
Hold on.
Has Kevin done a BA2 speedrun? He has, but he didn't submit it to speedrun.com for some reason, and it was any %.
Okay, hold on.
You imagine me as a tree.
I'm more looking at the comment. In my mind's eye, I pictured Joel as a young Nintendo Capri Sun with all of his teeth. I didn't realize he was missing teeth, but I also don't know anything about the guy.
I will post a picture of myself on the Patreon Discord for reference. How's that?
But will you be doing a peace sign?
I don't remember. I'll probably just find a good picture of me, and I may or may not be doing a peace sign. I usually do.
Yes.
So. Because kawaii na.
Super kawaii desu-chan.
Okay, there was one I took like last week, and that's a bad picture of me. God, when was the last time I had a good picture of myself taken?
I will post a picture of myself, and it will just be a garbage can with like a sparkly filter over it.
Thanks, Alfred. Also, I should probably... I'm gonna identify... Actually, try to avoid... I mean, you don't have to look at it if you don't want to, I guess. So it might be unavoidable.
I will not actually post a picture of myself.
Holy shit, that's from September 2019? Oh god.
I'm liking this running Jawmatant gag.
Oh, okay, I just resaved that one, I see.
I do have a webcam. This is true. I definitely will not have a face cam in streams, though.
I don't see the point of those. I don't know why they became so popular.
I kind of don't mind them with, like, Carl. But yeah, they're not really needed. This is not randomly generated. There's, like, a certain number of pre-built sections that it randomly chooses between.
Clearly, I'll post a picture of myself at, like, the Universal Studios.
Oh, good.
Universal? At, like, the Harry Potter Studios thing in London, so people can cancel me for giving money to indirectly to J.K. Rowling.
If I become a VTuber, will I just be a Hadoo?
Sounds pretty good, honestly.
Sure. I'll have 3 of them. A Bic Dip, a Hadoo, and a Tumbleweed with eyes and a mouth. Because I must now embrace my, relatively obscure Tumbleweed obsession.
I'm not sure I was even aware of it, to be honest. Yes, I am spending a long time to find a good picture of me, because I don't think there are very many good pictures of me.
I'm pretty sure there are no good pictures of me.
That's not true. There's the screenshot of you doing a Magabon impression.
Oh my god. My beard is not big enough to be a tumbleweed. Also, I like how my beard was just kind of memed into existence. That's not actually accurate, but I'm gonna say that it is anyway. Let's stomp your fingers, 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 face, cock.
This picture's not that bad,
well,
but I don't like how I look at
it. So the reason that I have a beard, like, I didn't have one until moving to Texas, and it was because I had to go basically a week without shaving when we were traveling here, and Martin was just like, you should try having a beard, I bet you'd look good with one. And so I just kind of didn't shave it for a while longer, and I'm like, yeah, this is fine. And I just kind of stuck with it. Now if I was to get rid of it, I think I would look weird, because it hides my 17 chins a little bit.
That's mean. This picture's
what?
good, but
What? I was fucking looking at the chat. Oh my god. Did you see what happened there?
No.
I landed on the platform with the door, but I was on the right side of it and kept holding right and then fell and died.
Oh.
Alright, time attack. Special stage. Here we go. Okay, yeah, I'll try these. I will not commit to beating these, but I will try them. What is that emoji that was just posted? Is that like fucking Timon from The Lion King?
Not sure. I have to actively fight my face to not grow a beard. Well, more mustache bit.
You get weapons for beating these. Where are they used? This isn't even like a continuous game. This is just one level.
Maybe for later runs of it?
Oh, good. Oh.
God, there are no good pictures of me.
Holy shit, okay. Oh, man.
It's like, I don't want to pick one that's too old, because I have some pretty good pictures from like 2018 and earlier, but that's a while ago.
I don't think any of the emotes work anymore. It's just something with Frankerface. I don't understand how that site works. Martin's the one that set all that up, and if I sign up for affiliate, I'll get those back. And I should probably get new ones, because the Pikmin ones are entirely irrelevant. and that basically just leaves the Bic Dip, the other Bic Dip, the other Bic Dip, Bic Dark wearing a sombrero, Hadoo, Tricky, Zippy. Are there any other ones? Oh my god. Well, Bob is one of the other Bic Dips. Oh yeah, the Felf one, I forgot about that. Derpy Dino, this, okay. Yeah, there's a few. I said Tricky. Oh yeah, Babby Otter. Perez is the Bic Dark with the sombrero. JPEG of Colin Mockery.
Why specifically a JPEG?
Okay, can I just bypass this entire section?
It's like, oh, this one's good, but I don't usually wear my hair like that, so that's not representative of what I look like.
Well, baby otters were more of a Martin thing. Like, I think otters are cute, but they're not, like, my favorite animal. Oh. We don't talk about the Baby Otter movie. How about capybaras? I mean, they exist. That's about all I can say about them. Rupert's fingers. I forget, what was Rupert's finger a name for again?
Hot dogs. Like hot dog sausages.
Yeah.
I think. Frankfurters.
They poo-pooed my electric Frankfurter.
He said I probably shouldn't fly with just one eye. And you just don't finish it.
No. What non-Hadoo birds do you consider most Hadoo-like? I mean, I guess just doves, because they're basically the same as pigeons, but not quite.
Yeah.
Chickadees, maybe? Basically just anything that's kind of, like, small and plump.
I'm sorry I'm not talking much. I'm spending way too much time looking for a good picture of myself.
That's fine.
Okay, like I said, I could just scroll back, but probably should. I mean, I guess the problem is that the pandemic meant I didn't go outside as much, and that's basically it.
83. Let's just not spam multiple, or really? I would say let's just not spam blocks of text at all. Yeah, I don't think I want to do these stages. I'll look at the other two, but I so don't care.
Why is this on such low quality? This would be...
Yeah, that's the thing. If I get to the boss, I have to beat him on one try. There's no continues, and fuck that. I'm not good enough at this game to be able to pull that off on, like, my first try, and I don't want to put in the time to practice it, so... Yeah. No, I'll just get, like, 35 Undertale emotes for no reason, even though I like the game, but I don't, like, create a lot of content related to it, so it'll just be disproportionate, like, representation, I guess. Just get a bunch of Fire Emblem emotes.
Just take a selfie? No, because I'm in my pajamas, and like, otherwise generally somewhat disheveled right now. So
I have not played Deltarune. I don't really have much interest in it. I've thought about it. I think that would be something that I feel like it would be good for me and Nicole to play that at one point, but she has never really wanted to, and I haven't either, so...
Okay, tell you what. I'll post 2. One of them where my face looks better, and one of them where my outfit looks better.
Should you watch my stream of Undertale or play it yourself? If you don't know much about the game, I would say play it blind. If you already know, like, most of the spoilers and stuff, then, I mean, up to you, I guess. Letters is doing fine. We've been doing Hat in Time together and having fun with that. Oh! Please. And see, the thing is, she still won't watch the end of my Undertale stream. Like, he just asked, like, right there, is that your proudest streaming moment? I mean, it's definitely up there. I don't know, I can't think of any offhand that were more, like, in-depth than that, but no, she's just...
She did another top moment, so she'll probably be in there.
Never gonna watch it. What is this shit? Everything is brown time. Beating Prime 3 on hard isn't really that much of an achievement. It was something that didn't need to take me as long as it did. How long did I take getting past the final boss? Fucking 4 hours? I'm interested in the additional Dark Samus footage. It was 6? Oh my god. I knew it was bad, but Jesus Christ. Man, I don't remember shit about Starfox Zero. Well, I guess I'm gonna get to see the boss. Alright, what we got?
Okay, there you go. Anyone on the Patreon server, can see what I look like.
All that build-up and not many people will be able to see it.
Yeah.
Game, please. Holy shit. Oh my god, this boss.
God.
He doesn't actually seem like... Okay. The pattern doesn't seem that difficult. If I...
What is that?
Hmm?
Is that exclusive to this mode?
Yeah. The pattern didn't seem that bad, but I just didn't know it. If I tried it again, I might get it, but I'm not going to try it again. Oh, wait, is he from Mega Man Roman numeral 5? I like how that's an actual... Like, what else would you call that? I mean, Mega Man V, I guess, but like...
I mean, you already know what I look like, Cyber.
Come to the Patreon server. We have occasional Hadou photos.
Yeah. It's a pretty chill place. I quite enjoy being there.
I looked at the chat a second there because it threw a baseball at me and I dodged it, and then it seemed to like come back, and I'm not sure why or how or when or who.
Oh, it's a baseball.
Oh my god, please. It's $10, and I am very lax on checking if people are like still paying. I just... I am so, like, what I should do if I'm gonna be like a greedy asshole is like every month. I did this for a while where it's like I check at the end of the, like at the start of every new month, like, okay, who's still giving money? If you're not, then you don't get to be on the server anymore. But I haven't done that in like over a year because I don't give a shit. It's not like it's really providing that much exclusive content, and I am not that greedy, so...
There's like 10 regulars.
Yeah. It's like, whatever. Although last night what the hell is the stage? Last night I did see how many unlisted videos I had. I think I'm at
89.
I think I'm at like 30 or so that are like patron exclusive currently. And then there was the Homestar stream announcements that I never deleted for some reason, and then just a bunch of other shit. It's like 45 seconds of a Pikmin 2 hack. Domino's, what the fuck? The Detroit Pizza, like, tutorial video. Okay, I hate this stage.
That was locked behind Fort Knox.
Pokemon Snap is unlisted, but is not on my channel. I know you have access to those.
On other channels that are unlisted as well. You want?
I know I gave you the Pokemon Snap videos, right?
You did? I never watched them, and I don't know if I have the link anymore. I could probably find it on chat, though.
Yeah. I'm hoping that somebody backed them up. No, we have Detroit Pizza at Pizza Hut, and it's fucking stupid. Basically what happened was, so, like, we started offering the Detroit Pizza, and there's a instructional video that says how to prepare it, and you had to, like, really dig deep to find this video, because I get a text message from, like, my work group chat one day, and it's like, okay, everybody has to watch this video, like, to be prepared for it, and you can only watch it on this website, and it requires this username and password, and it expires after 30 minutes. And I'm like, the fuck? Why is this under such tight lock and key? So I just kind of recorded. I just recorded the video and just put it up on my channel and linked to it, and I'm like, here, secret tips. Like,
it's basically just like it's like a pan, but you put the sauce.
I hate this stage so fucking much. Right? Oh my god. Yeah, the sauce goes on after it cooks. To burp the pizza, gently lift the sides.
You have to use the cupped pepperoni as well.
When making the crisped cup pepperoni Detroit pizza, start with 32 regular pepperoni slices in the 2x2 style. Then, take an additional 48 crisp cupped pepperoni in 6x2 It's like, you have to count out fucking 80 slices of pepperoni for this pizza. It's such garbage. I hate it so much.
Cut it in the square pattern.
Plop the ham thusly, please.
And death.
Apply the extra cheese using the green cup. No, sorry, I half green cup.
Using a half a spoodle. Make sure...
The fucking spoodle! I like the spoodle.
Make sure the spoodle does not touch the pizza.
Yeah, I'm sure we enforce that one real closely.
What was the last part that was like, pour the thing on this piece of paper and then tip it into the do not use...
Oh yeah, there's a part at the end that's like, to practice putting the sauce on the pizza, we've provided this laminated piece of paper that, like, shows where to put it, and then you can, like, scrape the sauce off of it and put it back into the container. It's like...
No, it's put into the do not use container.
Oh, okay.
I guess you could probably reuse it for practice, but yeah.
Okay. I will try this stage one more time.
I'm not sure what makes a pizza Detroit style. It's just a style that is, I guess, popular in Detroit. It has characteristics specific to it. It's like a pan, but you put the sauce on at the end and it's raw, like uncooked. The sauce is not cooked.
It's fucking raw.
There's other characteristics to it. Usually it's put on in like 2 stripes instead of all over.
Gonna fucking hurl a chair. I said that was my last time. This is actually my last time.
I will hold you to that. Except actually I need the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Where the fuck am I? I always lose my keys.
I still don't know why you need keys to go to the bathroom.
Why what?
Why you need keys to go to the bathroom.
Because I share a house with other people, and I don't want to... I always take my keys every time I leave my room in case I somehow lock myself out. I just don't want that.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you can share the video. I'm tempted to just show it on stream now, but it's it's supposed to be confidential. Yeah, I mean it's a rectangular pan pizza. If you
I imagine if you spread it too far, you might get in trouble. Maybe.
I'm not gonna show it on stream. Clearly, I'll show the 2 hours of talking about the Beanie Mafia.
Fucking Beanie Mafia. So good.
People will deny that the Beanie Mafia exists, including myself. I will deny that it exists, but it totally exists.
Yeah, it's not the same as these. At least it's not Chicago-style pizza.
I mean, I know, people would want to see the Beanie Mafia. I can't. The first rule about the Beanie Mafia is you don't talk about the Beanie Mafia.
That was from, like, last summer.
Yeah.
There's not, like, a new thing going on.
There was a whole fucking kerfuffle. It was some good shit.
Are you allowed to say why you can't say what it is, even in vague terms? Because I know, but I don't want to say it.
I would not.
Okay.
I like teasing it. You gotta tickle their balls a little.
Gotta tickle their balls a little!
They said I wouldn't believe it. Yeah.
Thomas Dipshit, Facebook user. Meet the Gromlins. All I do is
win.
We are gonna come on.
I love the twerk.
Meet the Gromlins. Rosidi is so fucking good. He is extremely popular, so I doubt people are not at least somewhat aware of him, even if they don't know him by name.
Yeah.
But if you somehow haven't seen any of his stuff, I highly recommend it. It's very funny.
There is no Beanie Mafia to join. It's just, that's a code term that I use for, questionable happenings.
And he was not part of it.
I was made an accessory to it. Oh, that's a pit. How do you get past that? What?
Oh, can you walk on top of the missile safely?
Oh, can you? I don't know. Whatever, we're done. Okay, I said I'd show off BA3 stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of it I should show. I guess maybe just like part of the top floor.
Up to you. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you want to consider secret.
Right. It'll just... I gotta tickle their balls a little bit. Here, let me, pause this here.
Because, like, you can see more updates if you're on the patron server. So I guess that should be incentivized by not providing as much here.
Clearly I'll go to, Dario and Xmas and Jane. What even is Jane? Oh yeah, James Quest. Okay, so, I guess for context, I'll mention... I don't remember if the map in the... Is this, like, super loud? I think this is super loud.
The map was in the update video, if I recall.
Okay.
Also, I can't hear it. It's just screen sharing OBS to me.
Okay.
Really
but anyway, I'll go into the cave here. So I have a warp here that won't exist in the final game. This is just for testing purposes. But also, yeah, generic cave, because I have not come up with a name for this cave yet. let me give myself some arrows here. So, actually, hold on. Let me reset just to give more context on this. I'm gonna have to turn down the audio, so I think you're gonna be really quiet. Hold on,
okay, you can turn me up separately in Discord if you want.
That's debatable.
Oh.
I'll try to turn down ZC in Windows. It's not gonna actually.
Real close to the mic,
Oh, Cthulhu.
Am I too quiet?
Hold on. I can turn it down. I just have to turn it down again every time I go into a new D map. Okay, so let me put on sheets. So I've shown off the field in great detail before. I just want to show where like the level entrance is supposed to be. So normally you get out into the field. It's just kind of like a place you can explore a bunch, and a couple heart pieces you can get. I still haven't done any of the like random encounters here. Need to do those. Then eventually you're supposed to kind of work your way to the top of the area, and there'll be the cave entrance. Taking my time getting there. Actually, since I'm here, gotta show the Hidoo. I love this Hidoo.
I'm very familiar with these 4 screens.
Why is that? Because you like used them for reference for yours?
Yeah. These 4 were a good example of a hill from all different directions.
Okay, so there's a cave entrance here. I think it currently doesn't lead to anything. Okay, yeah, I don't have a warp in there, really.
Eats.
So normally, yeah, you would go in there. God, there's a lot of fucking fireflies here. It actually seems excessive, but that's okay.
Yeah, maybe.
So anyway, you go in there, and what's going to happen is there's going to be a screen I haven't made yet where there's like a bomb flower next to a wall, and you blow that up by shooting an arrow at it, and it's going to cause a cave-in, and there'll be a little cutscene showing that, and then a cutscene with Mr. Appearances saying, like, well, I'll try to open a way out here, I guess, but like you might just have better luck exploring the cave and see if there's like another way out deeper in there. I have a particular bit of dialogue planned for that I won't mention right now, but
I think you actually did mention it in another stream, but that's fine.
Maybe. You know what? Fuck it. I'll explain. Oh, good. Layer screens. I'll explain it in a second here.
Okay.
But yeah, so you go into the cave, and so here's the entrance. Turn down the music.
By the way, I designed and made. I designed this cave and did a lot of the work, like directly making it.
This MIDI is still shit. I need to get it replaced.
I'm gonna have a look at that at some point, and maybe Prawn can help.
So it looks like you can go up here, but it's a dead end.
Even if you try to shoot right at the buttons, it doesn't reach. It's funny because the Big Dip ain't got no arms.
Yes.
Did you actually use the robot joke in the
stream title? I think I did.
Oh. I'm only looking at the chat.
This is Floro Sapien Caverns from Super Paper Mario. So here's one of the... This is like the main puzzle of the dungeon, and I say puzzle in quotes, but so here we have an unlit torch over there, and let's go ahead and shoot an arrow through it. And so then that reveals the path. And part of the thing you have to worry about in this cave is running out of arrows, and so there's going to be like random encounters you can do to get more money. Let me not die, preferably. So it's like, okay, let's go up this way. But, oh no, this screen is dark. What do? I can't hit the thing from here. Let's go around. Oh no, this screen is also dark. Also, that was a shitty transition. Oof. I thought we got rid of all those.
It doesn't actually look that bad to me, to be honest, but...
It's a little questionable. But yeah, so it's like, for this one, it's like, well, I don't know where to go. All of these pits, it's not programmed in yet, but if you fall off of a pit, it's going to do a half-heart of damage and then teleport you back to the start of the room. So you have to be very careful of not doing that too much. But yeah, it's like you go back, you do this, and then... So it's basically that's kind of the progression, is just showing you have to find the different ways to light the path. Because you can brute force guess these, but like it's difficult, and if you guess wrong, then you take damage and have to restart the room. So
speedrunners will probably have to brute force them though.
Let me just kind of skip through these next couple runs here.
Oh, you should show the shortcut then.
Sure. So yeah, here's the bomb flowers. They open up a pathway. It's like I don't want to show the entire level, but anyway. So just to show one other thing here. So I'm gonna have a bit of dialogue when you first go in the cave. Mr. Appearances is like, "Did you bring a light?" And Bargo's like, "No." It's like, "Well, maybe a Koopa will lend you his if you persuade him." So you go up here and fucking turtle with a candle. The candle over here is just for debug purposes, but yeah, this is gonna be like a bit of like an Undertale combat thing against this turtle, and that's where you get the candle from.
We could make it so the darkness hurts you, but
And then you can do.
What the fuck is this? Don't starve.
So that's about all I wanted to show of it. There's like one other floor that's mostly done, but yeah, it's like at this point I've already shown half the level. So yeah, but yeah, this game or this cave is a hell of a lot of work, surprisingly. Because like this is what the screens look like without any layers on them. They take a while to make, but they're not overly terrible.
That is actually what it's from. I told you at least one person would get it.
Oh my god, somebody got that it was from Brazilian Star Wars. Nice. But yeah, so this these lighting effects, this is done by having a transparent black layer covering everything with like holes cut out of it to make the light. So there's one layer that's this circle, and then there's another layer that's the diamond surrounding the circle, and some screens have another layer with like pure blackness over it that goes away when you light the torch. It's a lot of shit to keep track of.
Yeah.
So I guess that's about all I wanted to show off in this. But
fair enough.
Yeah, we've been fairly hard at work progressing here.
Yeah. Like
it's nice to find like basically an average screen of this takes like 2 hours. It's like
I would not say that. Actually, that might not be too far from the truth.
Yeah, like today
at least an hour, maybe a little less than
I think today we worked from like 3 to 7 and I did like maybe 2 screens.
Yeah.
So
but you're also slower at it than I am because I did more of it.
And because I cannot see my fucking mouse cursor.
Yeah, that's annoying. So yeah, it's very slow.
Yeah.
But I'm finding it rewarding at least. And I'm enjoying it.
Alright. So, I guess that's pretty much the end of the stream then. I have ideas for other stuff I want to do. I wouldn't mind just doing an FF14 stream at some point, just kind of showing off like random parts of that game, I guess. Metroid Fusion, various Pokemon stuff. But yeah, I will try to get better about actually streaming more. I haven't really been doing much of it lately because I just kind of have a lot of anxiety streaming. I always feel like I'm not interesting, but yeah, getting slightly better about it. Can't you just plagiarize the actual Zelda games? Oh, I guess.
I don't know what you mean by that, because yeah,
it's like why make your own levels when you can just steal the levels from other Zelda games?
Oh, is that what he meant?
I don't know. That's what I took it to mean, basically. But yeah, I will shut up and be done now. So, thank you, anybody who watched, and don't drink baked beans straight out of a can. It's gross.
And someone in a